this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
Hey, where'd you go, man? You're acting like really sketchy right now. I don't.
All alone, just the two of us. I would hold you close to
I ain't
me.
paying you to be Michael Myers. I'm playing Michael Myers. If them kids come around and see us dressed up in the same shit, you're gonna ruin the whole effect.
Did you really think that acid was gonna be with you? But you never.
I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
Hey, where'd you go, man? You're acting like really sketchy right now. I don't.
All alone, just the two of us. I would hold you close to
I ain't
me.
paying you to be Michael Myers. I'm playing Michael Myers. If them kids come around and see us dressed up in the same shit, you're gonna ruin the whole effect.
Did you really think that acid was gonna be with you? But you never.
I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
Hey, where'd you go, man? You're acting like really sketchy right now. I don't.
All alone, just the two of us. I would hold you close
I ain't
to
paying
me.
you to be Michael Myers. I'm playing Michael Myers. If them kids come around.
What is up, y'all? We are here for another welcome to Haddonfield. Yep, welcome to Haddonfield. Y'all, we'll be talking about the Halloween trilogy. Right before this, I actually was watching 2018. I watched Halloween 2018, and yeah, man, I'm glad to get into this tonight. Before we get into it, let's try to get 78 likes, you guys, for this Halloween stream. 78 likes on we could do it. Appreciate you guys. And big what's up to everybody in the chat. Before we get into it, I want to give my channel members and patrons their video. I appreciate you all and everything you do for this channel. Thank you so much. Definitely helps. This is for you all. And enjoy. All right, let's get into it. We'll bring my guy on. We go rock out. Bring my guy Terry on. You gotta love him. That's my boy, my guy Terry. What's up, bro?
What's
Boy,
up?
you went and warmed that shit up.
That motherfucker one hit quitter. Ooh, I can't eat this yet.
God. He can warm that shit. All right, y'all. We got to get into it. Before we get into it, remember super chats push you to the front of the line. Kenyatta's a great example. So Kenyatta sent the super chat. Thank you, Kenyatta. W Kenyatta in the chat. You know she loves her. So welcome to Haddonfield. So appreciate the super chat, Kenyatta. You said, man, Kills is good shit. It's literally the same night as 2018. The last stab to Karen, and the way he watches her fall, we can see his mask in the window. Yeah, I think that's a great shot, you know, with him just stepping up. Well, we didn't see it. I mean, you could tell by the way he approached the window. He definitely stepped over her like she was nothing. You could, because he steps up, she falls right there, and he steps up to the window like he's standing over her type shit. Yeah, I definitely like that shot with him. It's kind of like showing, it's like a reference to him being in Haddonfield in a boogeyman. You know, he has his face in the window. You can see like the house is still. Yeah, I do like that, Kenyatta. So good shit, Kenyatta. We gonna get deep into the trilogy tonight. 2018 kills and ends. Gonna be a good stream. Smash that like button. And yeah, guys, let's try to get into the Halloween spirit. So let me get Kenyatta. Gotta give her a Halloween one. You know, it's welcome to Haddonfield. Let me see what I got for Kenyatta. Let me see. What up, Kenyatta? We'll give her some moments.
Kind of joke. I've been trick or treated to death tonight.
You don't know what death is.
Appreciate it, Ken. Appreciate it. Gotta love Kenyatta.
Thanks,
my guy, Scary Jerry. What's up, Scary Jerry? What's up, man? What is up? And then we got Kylan in here. What's up, Kylan? Kylan saying, guys, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn notifications. Check out the pre-recordings. Definitely, man. Love you guys. Gotta love Kylan, man. Appreciate it. Knife guy said, well, how was the Halloween Lives premiere last night? I think it went well, you know. A lot of good reactions, you know, just for it to be just some scenes that I had on hand because we got stopped in our tracks. It was good shit. I had a fun time. Got to show some BTS, and they actually got to see the big reveal that's coming to I Like Scary. Please don't say anything about it for the ones who seen it until I premiere it. That's exclusive to y'all, but I got to see that reveal. Kenyatta says her favorite intro. Definitely, I love that intro. Shout out to my guy DJ for the music.
Background cracking up. I'm not Michael Myers. You not Michael Myers. I'm Michael Myers.
They got the fucking Freddie Harris in there. What's up, my guy Blake Griffin? What's up, Blake? What is up? What's up? Speaking of DJ, he's here. You gonna ruin the whole effect.
You gonna ruin the whole effect.
Let me see. What's up, man? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Then my guy running up that hill, Adam, with the super chat. Appreciate it, Adam. Adam saying, stop, look, listen. It's Halloween. What's up, my guy Adam, man? What's up, bro? What is up? What's up? What's up? Give my guy Adam a super chat video. I appreciate that, Adam. Let me see. I'm gonna give him some Halloween. So we go gather by the river. Adam and Ken.
Vests and blue suede shoes. Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river.
Appreciate it, Adam. Would you like my God, Nightmare Fowls in here. What's up, Nightmare Fowls? What is up? What is up? We're at 25 likes. Update. We had 25 likes. Let's try to get to 78. Come on, y'all. We got this. What's up, my guy Byron? What's up, Byron? David, what's up? What's up, David Green? What's up, man? DJ said it's firehouse. She put the house on fire and leaving, and firefighters came. Nah, she thought Michael was gonna burn. That's what it was. She thought Michael was gonna burn. Got the missus in here. Said that looked like a talisman, Terry. A talisman.
Talk about that burger.
Oh, that burger.
Yeah, I was holding it up.
Y'all heard the missus. Smash the like button, y'all. Definitely smash the like button. Definitely helps.
Y'all heard Monty.
Yeah, definitely. She said, can you tell Cannon how he's watching and said, hi, died at least 30 times. Yeah, so y'all would know the behind the scenes of it. My son wanted to rock out with me so bad tonight. But you know, so what's up, son? What is up, son? Dada sees you right now. I will be in there right after the stream. We could finish watching what we was watching, man. Gotta love my son, man.
Hey, Cannonball.
Yeah, gotta love him. That's the life, man. That's the life. So I'll be right in there, Cannon. But to get into everything, what's up, Miss Erica? Miss Erica, what is up?
Hey, Miss Erica.
So we just got we just got, you know, done watching Halloween 2018 and everything. I want to say this, man. Look, Kills is good shit. 2018 is good shit. Ends is good shit depending on how you feel about it. But I'm gonna tell you, bro. Halloween 2018. Look, I just watched it again. I said I'm about to lock in. I just want to lock in with it. Bro, this movie's been out for how long? Well, since 2018, obviously. Yep. This movie has been out for a minute and it's still holding weight for real, bro. Like it's still like, you know what I'm saying? Like it still feel like the craziest fucking Halloween movie, bro. Besides like 78. Yeah. But to get into it, bro, they did everything right in Halloween 2018, bro. When you think about it, like, all right, we kick up with the Smiths Grove shit with Michael, unmasked Michael Smiths Grove. And I did a video on this, bro, where, okay, so I got a question for you. Who do you feel like in 2018 was to blame to everything? Like, when you think about the characters besides Michael, who was the blame? Or even, you might not even think nobody was to blame, but if you did think somebody was to blame in 2018, who would you label as, like, just the whole,
I would probably think it would be like Dr. Sartain for even letting them in there to talk to Michael. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think what it was is, look, I've always said it was Dr. Sartain, right? But it's another group of people that we're not talking about that is a part of this shit too. Now, I'm gonna tell you, Dr. Sartain, at the end of the day, he's fucked. He's fucked up, bro. But he took advantage of these podcasters, bro. When I watch it now, I just look at it so different. Like, when you sit here and think about these podcasts, they're trying to get their podcast up and running off the ground. And, you think about it like how did Aaron, the podcaster, get the Michael Myers mask? That's actual evidence and shit like that. It almost seems like Dr. Sartain set them up, like he used them as bait because he knew that they were money hungry. He knew that they were thirsty. Like, we need to, it's Michael Myers. Like, in real life, he's a cash cow. So they're like, bro, we need to get this story. And I think what happened was Dr. Sartain motivated them to get, heavily involved with that shit. And think about it. One thing that really set this whole thing off for 2018 is, I think that what really set it off was when they went to Lori's house. They went to Lori's house, remember? And I think when you hear Dr. Sartain tell, Allison, she's been trying to get Michael to talk for years and he want to hear him talk. And, once he meets up with Lori, the story, could continue and shit like that. That right there, when he was saying that, it kind of just made you think like, bro, yeah, Dr. Sartain, this is what he wanted the whole time. He wanted Lori to get shook up. He wanted her to get shook up and start crashing out and go out in the Haddonfield and start tripping. If you think about it, Lori was already, how can I put it? She was tripping, like, right. But once they came to her house and they had that money and everything, and he's like, we come and they sit on the couch and they was like, she's like, you don't believe in the boogeyman? He's like, nah, I believe in the Rain serial killer. But it's like they poked the bear type shit. Like, they wanted her to get mad. They wanted her to have that fire and be, remember what happened. Because remember was it the female who said it? She's like, something failed marriages, losing your kids. And she was like, you knew that though. And, she gets upset and shit like that. Get the hell out of my house. Like, from that moment on, if you think about it, that had her on fire for real. Like,
it ain't triggered her. It's like he knew how to trigger them, and then they knew how to trigger her.
Words.
Like, boom, boom, boom.
So do you believe that Lori made the bus crash? It's a theory out there. That, Lori made the bus crash or whatever. It's possible, she was drinking alcohol and I guess they leave it up to you. People say Dr. Sartain did it, which is a possibility. But I feel like, think about it though, it makes sense because if they done told her this, right? They told her like, hey, you know, the bus is leaving or whatever. She's doing her research and shit. Maybe it was something like where she was about to make the bus crash. You know what I'm saying? But then, because it's something about when she does this, like when she's sitting right there in that kitchen on that island, and she hears like, you know, they said at the bus crash. Remember, she, you know, she kind of looks up like she doesn't even care for real.
Right.
Like if you look at Lori in that scene, when she looks up, it's like she knew, like, all right, I was waiting for them to say it. Okay, bus crash. And then she hops in panic mode. Karen, take the gun. You know, she's all in their house and shit. It's like, it's a possibility. I mean, it's Zartane for sure, but I do entertain that theory for fun, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because don't put none past Lori, because she was on Michael's ass, bro.
Or it can kind of seem like that's just Jamie Lee's way of acting, of trying to make it like she kind of out of it while she drinking, and then she started thinking, but then it hit her, like, even though she drinking, it kind of hit her like, damn, what? You know what I mean? Like that could kind of be like her way of just like her acting. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think personally it was Zartane. I think Zartane, because I'm gonna tell you why I think it was Zartane though in my world, because the shit he did to Hawkins with the scalpel. Remember, Hawkins is like, I'm still gonna blow this such and such brains, and then he kind of started panicking. He gets the pen. And he does that. The fact that he did that showed like, oh yeah, you was the one who made that bus crash. If you could do that to a cop, you really don't give a fuck about the authorities. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think.
And if the fact that he did that, it's kind of like showing you that he really set the podcasters up. Like, you know what I mean? Because if you was really trying to do the right thing, you wouldn't even let them in there to talk to Michael. You know what I mean? It's almost like he set the whole thing up.
Yeah, I agree. I think, you know, when you sit here and think about everything with 2018, that was the key to the story for real, Dr. Zartane. You know, he was the one who got everything started because the bus would have never crashed. Michael was on his way to Glass Hill type shit. You know, Michael was on his way to Glass Hill. The bus would have never crashed. He was the main issue. But one thing I do want to say, first off, Adam said those damn podcasters, which I agree. I'm about to get into some more of it, but I still think we should do that video. Yeah, Monty, I ain't gonna lie, we can't even tell them what that is. That'd be crazy.
I want to see it, Monty. I want to see that.
Nah, that's some crazy. How do you think Dr. Loomis would handle Corey's situation compared? It would have been easier with Corey because Corey's not Michael. You know what I'm saying? It would have been easier with Corey because Corey's not Michael. You got to think Michael killed Corey. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like layers to it. Like, if Michael killed Corey, that's your answer. It wouldn't have been. It would have been too. Like Dr. Loomis would have got that shit under control. ASAP. Kenyatta said she don't think so. I mean, you know, just a fun theory. Adam said. I said Adam. Adam actually upgraded to the Allison package. W Adam, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Ski. Appreciate it, y'all. W Adam in the chat for upgrading his member package. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
Adam. But so to get into this too, like I feel like the reason Halloween 2018 will forever be my favorite second Halloween is because, you know, I watched Halloween 2 recently too. You know, the Halloween 2. And I'm gonna say it, Halloween 2018 better than Halloween 2, bro. I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna do a video on some more stuff with that. But I feel like when you sit here and think about 2018, bro, like that's the perfect Halloween movie. Like he comes back home. Literally, you know, the night he came home, he comes back home. And that's why I love that scene when he walks into the trick-or-treaters and they're like, oh, sorry, sir. Like from that moment on, it's just that one tracking shot and showing you like Michael's back home, bro. Like he's not letting up. He's just taking out random people and, you know, shit like that. And it has a lot of callbacks to John Carpenter's camera work and shit like that. I definitely think that, you know, 2018 is, besides 78, is the best. I'm going to just keep, that's my decision because I don't feel like movies is based off, you know, kills when it comes to Michael. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was trying to tell y'all with Terrifier. It's like Halloween movies are based off the characters. It's more story driven. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. Michael is the star of the movie, but his shit is different. Like you want to see some story with Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? And I think 2018 did good at storytelling.
Yeah, facts.
Yup, it did good at storytelling. And I think, to be honest, that ending in 2018 is better than the ending ends. What
was the ending in 2018? How it ended?
Remember Damn, you forgot the ending. You know, when they in the house with the rifle. Gotcha. Popped him in the
Oh
face.
yeah, definitely. Yep. Damn, now that I think of it, yeah.
When you think about it, yeah. And I hear people say negative shit about 2018 all the time in the community. They say negative stuff. They say like they don't like it. And to be honest, bro, like what really makes Halloween 2018 for me is the way Michael is operating, bro. It's the way he operating in that, like, it's like literally. So this movie takes place 40 years after 78, the events of 78. It literally looks like that when he got the mask out the car. It's like this age weathered mask. He's back in Haddonfield, and now he's reuniting with Lori, even though it was, you know, unintentional because it was because of Dr. Zartane. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the fact that we got them back in battle mode and shit, and they're going, and this time Lori's prepared.
Right.
I love that, bro. Like this Sarah Connor, like Lori. Like you don't see that for real with Final Girls, like especially with Laurie Strode. Like she on some real life Sarah Connor shit, bro.
Yeah,
like
facts.
She wasn't just
shit and everything.
And I like that. Like that's another thing. I didn't just like it from Michael either, because Lori, you know, her drinking a strawberry milk, and then they do the like. Okay, for example, I don't know if I'm tripping or ODing on this, but like, okay. You see Lori drinking a strawberry milk while she's shooting a rifle in the backyard, and then the Halloween ends. Corey like chocolate milk, and they say, you know, I think they say serial killers drink chocolate milk or some shit. I don't know the little, but it was just like a little callback. You know, Lori's drinking a strawberry milk, and then they. But anyways, when I like just all the scenes with her cleaning her rifles and you know showing her trauma, it just felt like a story. It felt like, you know, sometimes when movies are put out the way that the trilogy is, shit don't make sense. Like 40 years later, that's a lot of work because you got to think they're literally picking up the pieces of the puzzle. Like we got to make this shit make sense.
Right.
So the fact that they made it that fluid was crazy for real. Like it felt like it was really a story still there, even after years of us, you know, not seeing Michael for a long time. It still felt like that same story. That's why I love 2018.
And everybody like different characters and movies for different reasons. But I think the reason for me, bro, when it comes to Michael, I'm a storylines first person. I love storylines and video games and everything. But for some reason with Michael, the main thing I like about Michael Myers is the moments. Like when you say the kid bump into him, and then the firefighter scene, and then him putting the mask on and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's one of the main things I like about Michael Myers, the Bob kill and all that type of shit. So
yeah,
when it comes to 2018, it's the moments in the movie that I like. You know what I'm saying? When
like the moments.
She's drinking the milk and she got the rifle. That's a moment, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, yep. I see what you mean. And what's up, Brooke? What's up?
Hey,
Rookie Brooke. But Don. What's up, man? What's up, Don? Jahor. It's a ghost. What's up? I feel like, yeah, that's true. Like the moments. That's another thing. Like, you know, Michael's known for them iconic moments. He's an icon. He's known, like, you know, like when we went to go see 2018, when that movie first came out, if you were a diehard Halloween fan, I'm going to say this. I feel like the trilogy put a lot of people on to Halloween in a different way. Like, I ain't saying nothing's wrong with that, but I feel like some people, you know, before the trilogy, they were like done with Michael, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think once that trilogy came back, I think Rob Zombie messed up a lot of people's vision. Not mine. I loved it, but with Michael, you know, and when he came back and we saw that this is that Michael from 78, this ain't that play Michael. His mask and shit looks legit. I think that's, and then once we found out we got a trilogy with this shit, that's what birthed a lot of fans. Like we were back as the fans and shit, and they did a good job. You know, that was the year of H45 and all this shit. But pushing forward, like, I think with this whole trilogy in general, a lot of people say they don't like the trilogy. We talked to Andy Matichak. We talked to her at the convention and shit, and she said it. Like, she looks at this like standalone movies, you know. But I understood it for the moment. I really did. Like, shout out to Andy Matichak. That's how she, you know. But this is a trilogy. It's not meant to be a standalone movies. You know, not answering the question. It's just not. It's meant to be. You know, and that's not her fault. Amazing. I love Allison, bro. But like, it's meant to be a big story. So with her saying that these are meant, like, not meant to be, but she looks at them like standalone movies. That's her basically saying in a good way, like in a way, and not saying it. That last movie fucked up the trilogy for real, because it was doing well, bro. Like, if you think about it, 2018 was fluid, and then like Kenyatta said earlier, she said kills is in the same night. And I think, you know that feeling, Terry, like we just watched Terrifier 3. We all like Terrifier 4, Terrifier 4. We need it now, you know? So a lot of us horror fans want that situation. It's all about the drama. Drama, crime, drama. So if it leaves off on this crazy ass cliffhanger, we want that to pick up in the same night, you know?
Right.
And I think that with Kills, that's why a lot of people like Halloween Kills a little bit. I don't know. It's like this whole trilogy is controversial, bro. I love the trilogy from the beginning to end. I love ends, all that. But I do feel like this, though. As a trilogy, like, I'm really looking like, okay, 2018 Kills and ends. This is not a good trilogy. I'm telling the truth. Like, and what I mean by that is it's not even ends for real. It's the way ends ended type shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I always said that, bro. Like, the end in that last film is what rearranged everything.
Oh, what it is I don't like their vision as a whole, because if your whole vision is to have Michael get killed at the end, to me that's not a good vision, man.
Even this though, even like if I was go prepare to kill Michael in this trilogy, I felt like you didn't get him his flowers. Like, this is what I've been saying for years. Michael Myers is the face of horror. I don't care what nobody's telling me, bro. Like, when I think of horror movies, the first person I think about is Michael Myers, bro. I don't know if it's because he's my favorite or what, but I think it's because he brought it back, bro. With 2018, that's another thing. Bro, before Halloween 2018, we was getting bullshit. We weren't getting no good horror movies. We got It 2017, but a lot of people not fans of that. Kids and, you know, a clown. I love It. That's classic to me. So I loved it. But what really, really brought this shit back, when like numbers and slashers and movies were re-releasing, it was Michael Myers, bro. Yeah. Once Halloween got brought out into the air and people saw Jamie Lee Curtis back and Michael Myers and John Carpenter doing a score, it's like, think about this, Terry. 78, when the 78 came out, that was a huge stepping stone in horror, bro. Because before that, yeah, pay respect to the Psycho. I love, you know, Jenna Lee Curtis, Norman Bates, all this. Amazing. You can't have horror without the original Psycho, bro. You know, right. I feel like, you know, with shit like that, it's inevitable. But I will say this, bro. With Psycho, it did its part to open the door for Halloween. Michael Myers is still relevant to this day. So the fact that this motherfucker's been out since I wasn't even born, 1978, and he's still killing the box office, bro. Yeah, that's beyond, you know, like when you sit here and think about it, it's just beyond horror for real. Like, that shit is insane when you think about it. Like, even this though, usually, Terry, think about this. When you look at people in their older days, like when technology wasn't rocking for real and shit looked rough, it'd be like, man, that shit looked stupid. But Michael Myers, that shows you it's not even how he looks for real. It's just him as a character. Like, right. Because I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, Michael mask, it was basic 78, but it's one of my favorite masks. I want to put that out there. I love it. The shadows get created with the mask and shit. But to be able to go back and watch a movie that came out in the 70s, that motherfucker is still the best horror movie of all time. It's crazy. Like,
yeah, 78, yeah. You
know what I'm saying? And Michael Myers is like, now he's in the 2020s. Motherfuckers still selling out theaters. Like, Ghostface ain't selling out theaters. But I'm keeping it 100. Scream ain't, bro. That Scream 7 ain't looking too good. A lot of people done left away from that since that shit got announced for 2026. But if it was Halloween, it'd be different. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just shows you, Michael, he's the one. He's just the one that's gonna always keep this shit relevant, bro.
And I
movie,
feel like
TV
if Jamie
series,
Lee,
anything.
and I feel like if Jamie Lee would have said, had her little comment on something about the whole stuff that was going on, man, they wouldn't have fired no Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
It's over for that shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think this trilogy could have been some of the best shit out there. The trilogy could have just been some of the best shit out there. It could have been some shit that we really would just love, everybody 100%. But when you sit here and just think about everything what they did with the final film, it fucked it up and it made it all standalone films. Because that's the only healthy way to watch it, for real. And I don't care what people say. Some people are like, yeah, it's the bigger picture. I'm not saying Halloween Ends is, a bad movie, but you gotta watch it standalone. It just don't connect, bro. It feel like a whole different movie, bro.
Only thing that kind of makes sense is that how Michael kind of fucked up because they did beat his ass and killed. But other than that, it's kind of like, bro, when it comes to Halloween Ends, I always feel like it's sabotaged by a hater for real. Because a true Michael fan not letting Michael Myers get slammed, man, that's crazy. And not letting no other character that's come in and take all the kills. If Brandon writing a Halloween film, he not never letting no shit like that happen in no Halloween film with no Michael Myers, man. And it's almost like playing with somebody's image and their IP, like just to let the main character that everybody love get slammed like that, man. Like, come on, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think when you sit here and think about everything with Halloween and with just like you said, bro, with everything with the trilogy, they should have just had ends still be fluid with the other films, bro. At the end of the day, like you shouldn't have introduced Corey because he wasn't a part of the last two films. And I feel like if they had him as Cameron, I always say that, even after he cheated on Allison, it would have still made sense. It kind of would have made him like he's a crash out or some shit. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's weird because if the roles would have reversed and Corey would have been in 2018, like say if 2018 was the last film and Ends was the first, but Michael didn't die, you know what I'm saying? Say once he killed Corey in the first one, right? It would have worked. Think about it like this, Terry. What if Ends was the first film, right? Michael takes out Corey, boom. Him and Lori has this battle one-on-one. It could have been something where she shoots him, boom, 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 he falls outside, he's gone. Then guess what? You could still pick that shit up in the same night. And you know what I'm saying? It could have been the kills second. In 2018, that final battle with Allison and them, that could have still been final. But instead of him escaping the fire or whatever, y'all could have took him over to the crematorium or some shit. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like they got this story at the wrong time. Because then I think people would have been like, yeah, when Corey died, like, yeah, in the beginning type shit. You see what I'm saying? And then the fact that we knew Michael ain't get pushed over on and walked out with Corey being dead, the copycat's dead in the beginning, Lori still suffering, he's back in Haddonfield, and that could have left more room to create, more characters too.
Yep.
It's like they filmed the shit backwards for real, like.
Bro, and I feel like if all the people that worked on 78 would have worked on Ends, it wouldn't have went nowhere like that, bro. Because they got more. Because in 78 they had more love for Michael. They not letting no shit like that happen. They not letting him get killed off and all that shit and slammed and all that. Man, no way.
Yeah. They did a whole reset once it got intense after kills. That's when it started really heating up. The Ends. I think that's what it was too. What DJ said too. I feel like everybody after kills came out, you done got us hyped. Karen done got her ass iced on screen. Michael done Michael done fucking took out Karen and all this crazy ass shit. Everybody in the theater's like, what the hell? She took out the daughter, bro. Did you know originally it was gonna stay in the same night for Halloween Ends? So originally they would go do the same night, but then I guess David Gordon Green was afraid of like the reality of life. Like, Lori was injured, like she had staples in her stomach. So that was gonna be the final film, regardless if it was a trilogy. It wasn't nothing beyond a trilogy. So that final battle was approaching for sure. The daughter's gone. So they needed to do a time jump to make it seem real, like she's healed, but she's still suffering. I still think it could have worked with Lori with the staples if you would have had her granddaughter more involved, you know? Like, that's what I thought was going to happen. I thought it was going to be like Allison was like the new Laurie Strode because, bro, I should have asked Andy Matichak that question. Like, was you meant to be like the new Laurie? Because in 2018, you really seen it a little bit. You know, she's running down the street after the Oscar situation. It's reminiscent to Laurie in 78 when she sees Michael come out the house. I'm like, okay. And then Kill, she done got the shotgun like her grandma. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you can't think we crazy, David Gordon Green, for thinking this because you put it in the movie. Like, she cocking a shotty back. She trying to blast his ass like her grandma would do. And even after he throws her down the stairs, she still got the fight in her. Even after Cameron is killed, she's still like trying, but her knee messed up. Like, you could have had Allison double. Like, it could have been that because think about it, it made sense. Karen, nobody liked Karen, Judy Greer. Nobody liked her, bro, to be honest. She grew on me.
Right.
But like, think about it like this, bro. If Karen's dead, right, they now both have motives. Lori lost her daughter. Allison lost her mom and her dad and friends. So they have a reason now to team up against the boogeyman. Like, I thought that's where it was going to go. I just knew Halloween Ends was going to be like some shit where they're like
double teaming
him. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like,
and it's almost kind of like they ain't really giving no action for real. She was all in love and all this. Like, bro, they missed
you know what
it seemed like, B? And it's just like it's like joking with it, but it's still kind of like true. It seemed like a Friday the 13th fan sabotaged the film, bro.
You talking about
it seemed like a Friday the 13th fan saying, "Nah, man, I'm sick of this Michael shit."
So
and just wrote their own shit into it, getting him slumped and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that's B. How can you write that in the script and nobody say nothing? So also want that money on. They like, hey, I'm gonna stay out of it, bro. Write what you want to write.
So what happened was basically David Gordon Green doing a, you know what happened in 2020. He came up with the idea for Corey when we all had that break. Because like I said, originally it was going to lead into November 1st. Right. But he didn't want that final battle to happen. And we started looking like, bro, didn't she just have staples in her stomach? Like, Michael should be able to like damn near Brock Lesnar once she's done. So he didn't want it to be like that, the obvious. So he kind of just did the time jump so everybody could kind of, recuperate and go back to square one for real, which it could have still been a good story. They messed up. Even if they introduced Corey, y'all let him, bro, y'all made him the main character, bro. That y'all shouldn't have did that. That's some shit you say for a TV show, not for a trilogy.
But B, that's my question, B. How are you a fan of Michael, but you make that call though? You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this real quick. I think that I'm gonna read Byron's comment. I'm gonna say it. The cremation ending would have been better in my opinion. I don't know what David Gordon Green was thinking with the procession ending, but that's me. Even James Courtney perfected that. I will definitely be touching on that, Byron. But I'm gonna say this. With David Gordon Green, I feel like he was a legit fan. I think he was. He was a fan of Halloween, but I think he was too worried about paying respect to John Carpenter. And I'm not saying it in no disrespect. I love John Carpenter, bro. He's my favorite director of all time. But I feel like, bro, this is your movie now. Like, for now, he's giving you the blessing to do this shit. Tell your own story. Why the fuck are you trying to bring Christine in this? If you wanted to bring Christine in this movie, you should have did a Christine movie. You see what I'm saying? I think, and even if, look, this is what I'm saying. Even if you wanted to pay respect to Christine, you could have had the Corey Cunningham character, Arnie Cunningham, Corey Cunningham. You could have had the bully situation still. It should have stopped right there when he fell off the bridge, bro. And Michael choked him. It should have stopped right there. You ain't had to have him. You got people like this, Terry. David Gordon Green ain't had to have the evil shit be acknowledged and the eyes swapping out. It could have simply been you saw the boogeyman. Like, you saw this whole thing firsthand, you know, Allison, and you remember, and it shows that Corey had knowledge on it because remember he told Allison at the ends, he said, "You survived Michael Myers. Like,
Right.
I know who you." So it shows he knows who Michael is. So it would have made sense. You could have just had him choke Corey, threw his ass, and then he rushed home, look in the mirror like panicking. And from that moment, you could have made Corey damn near a final guy.
Yep.
Even that, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't have to go this copycat. I mean, I understand. So it's almost like David Gordon Green was at the table and he had the choice to make Corey someone interesting and just this whole backstory to him, or he, you know, go copycat route. And he had this option to make him someone that was like a sacrifice. Like, I think would have been so good for Corey, right? Because Halloween, it shows that Halloween Ends is not a bad blueprint. It was just the wrong decisions made. Like, if I was writing that, I would have did this. Like, we know that they're lovers and shit, right? They're mad in love with each other. So if Corey's mad in love with Allison, right? You could have even still had Corey body and shit. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing's wrong with that. Like, you could have had Corey take out DJ Willie the Kid. I just would have did it with the scarecrow on. Whack, whack. You fucking with my girl. Get your ass up out of here. The bullies, boom, boom, boom. Get your ass up out of here. Like, and then at the end, he thinks he can face Michael. But you know what I'm saying? You think you can face Michael, but nah, you get stopped in the tracks, bro. And we don't look, Allison, she don't know Corey's been taking out his enemies, his bullies, the Mulaney, but he knows, like, you could have even had the evil growing on him through the movie. And we ain't know to the end that it was going, like, Michael stopped him before it got bad because, like, it's almost like a cliffhanger because, like, think of it like this. If he would have took Mike, if they would have had that little moment when Michael grabbed him, he got the, you know, it's the ending. And he kills Corey right there. We could have really knew in our hearts, like, damn, if Michael would have never killed him, he might have started crashing out for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then think about it like this. Lori didn't like Corey. Maybe Lori could have still had them thoughts like, I don't know, it's something about him, Allison. You know what I'm saying? But it never showed. Like, you know what I'm saying? He never put the mask on. He was just so overprotective of Allison. He was still wiping shit in Haddonfield. But Michael was still wiping shit. It was never no little brother, big brother shit there. And Michelle Dawson, you could let Michael complete that by himself.
Right.
You know, and I think that would have just made sense. Like, we just knew. We were in Corey's shoes. We knew on the side. Like, almost like a side story. Like, he taking his enemies out. Like, he basically, he's the new article. Like, he's the new face of Haddonfield, but they don't know it's Corey Cunningham. It's just like calling like the Scarecrow killer. It's a Scarecrow killer out here. You know what I'm saying? And is it Michael in a different mask? Like, you could say any, you know what I'm saying? Bodies are just appearing, but the bodies are just starting to make it seem like, okay, Corey, you just was getting bullied by them. And, you know, that's how Allison started finding out, like, damn, like, why is everybody that comes after me coming up missing and shit?
Right.
You know, and then she doesn't find out until he's on his deathbed and he tells her. But you know what I'm saying? You could have did that. You ain't have to have him take over the whole movie. If you wanted Corey to be involved that bad, you could have just did the little sideline story.
You know what I feel like, bro? I feel like David, he ain't really know Michael for real. Because if you knew Michael Myers and you such a big fan, you would have never put that scene in there where you talking about teach me and Michael got a sidekick and all that. That's cringe. That's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, Michael would have bodied him right there. Michael don't got no sidekicks, bro. You ain't walking out of there. You ain't bringing no bodies to him and all that. He gonna stab him up and then he gonna stab you up too. You know what I mean? Like,
that
if you
scene,
can't respect the John Carpenter and all that, man, you not doing all this stuff in this movie that you doing. Pay respect to John Carpenter by giving Michael some kills in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep, I agree. That scene with that whole scene with Corey Cunningham and everything, when he is in the cave or whatever, and he hits him with the flashlight, you could have made Corey do that by himself.
Yep.
You see, like, after he chokes him, why did you have to have him lead him to Michael? Like, you know, like, I think that would have made it more eerie. Like, if Corey would have did that same shit, put the jacket over his face, and then popped out from behind one of the pillars and whacked his ass. Like, and then it's like, and don't acknowledge the evil. Don't acknowledge like he's Michael. Like I think they fucked up when he put the mask on, like in the cover. I was like, bro, if you would have still had Corey as the Scarecrow, it's like it could have been something simple as he's about to get stopped in his tracks, bro.
Yeah,
like
he think he can fuck with Michael, and then
because it makes sense. Think about it, Terry. If he's climbing these steps to thinking like, all right, I took out like 5 motherfuckers. Like I just saw, like almost like it's almost like a power trip for real. Like y'all don't know, I just seen Michael. He let me go. Yeah. So that must be like he needs me to do his work. Like you know, it could have been some shit like that. Like they fucked up making it seem like Michael could be around the whole human and not touch them. Like when Corey was in there, and bro, the Michael I know with a body Corey right there. It ain't no motherfucking. It ain't no motherfucking like you sit right here. Nah, I'm about to come out there and cook your ass too.
Yep.
So it's like I just think they messed up with him carrying the movie. I think that if they would have put that story backstage and we knew that Corey was wiping people out, but Allison and them was clueless and Lori still was kind of, you know, but still had Michael, like still had the Michael and Lori story elevating through the prominent lines of the story. But that shit would have been live, bro.
You know what I think, bro? I'm gonna say it in the hood way because you know me from the hood. I'm gonna just say it in the hood way. I think they stupid, man. Because, bro, ain't no way you can make sense of that when Corey just off himself after he took all of Michael's skills, then he just off himself. Like, bro, who wrote that in the script? You kill a man off for no reason. B, think about it. He said, what did he say before he offed himself? He said,
if I can't have her, nobody will.
How you gonna stop anybody from having her if you off yourself? Like that don't make.
So I think, just look, as a writer, I'm no one. I wanted to tell you that I'm a rookie at writing. But when you write, sometimes you're on that computer, you're locked in, you're writing. Sometimes you got to pull yourself away. You got to pull yourself away from these deep elements of your story because sometimes when it depends on the writer, I'm the type I get involved in my story. So when I'm writing, I'm putting myself in the shoes of these characters. I'm like, ooh, da 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 da. And sometimes I got to pull away, like literally, like, wait, read it out loud, you know, because if you don't, you'll start being a fanboy, like, of your own shit, like, boom, 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 and Corey, he's going, and then you got all this goddamn 007 James Bond type arc in your shit, like, nah, for real, bro, like, it's so much fast-paced, it's like, I don't think he stepped back from that script. I think what he did was he heard that Corey shit out loud, it sounds cool on paper, like, this kid in Haddonfield, Scarecrow mask, he body slams Michael. It sounds like god damn, but I don't think he stepped back and really thought like I could save this. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't a bad story. I just think he misplaced a lot of the elements, bro. Like he could have. I'm telling you, bro, and I love David Gordon Green. I think that he should have made Corey his character a little bit not as prominent. You could have had a lot of like that junkyard scene. That's a whole side story alone. Y'all made it a main story. You could have did it just like this. You remember how he cranks up the dirt bike? And this is you paying hat tip to Christine right here. How he hits the dirt bike and he goes to the junkyard. Bro, you could have had that transition. Boom, boom. Junkyard. And then he got the Scarecrow mask on. Boop, boop, boop. You could have even did some cool ass shots while he's hitting the kid. You got Michael taking some other, like it's kind of going back and forth, showing they both doing their work at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it would have made people hype. Like, what's about to happen at the end? Like,
and they fucked it up, bro, because we could have had an Art versus Michael in the future if you don't gotta have it as a trilogy. You could just say you got a 3-movie deal going. And then if Jamie don't want to be in the next one, her daughter could be the final girl in the 4th one. You ain't got to put no exclamation mark on it and say you got movies 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have had a 4th one. Motherfuckers gonna always love seeing Michael Myers movies. Bro, that's crazy. It's almost like you trying to sound cool. Oh, I'm gonna do the trilogy. This is my shit. Boom, boom, boom. And then you kill him off at the end, like, and you kill off Corey too. Like, bro, you got him slamming Michael on. It seems like it's just too much ego. You're not really a Halloween fan for real. Like, you don't love Michael as much because Michael If you love Michael, you're not letting Michael get slammed. I don't know nobody in the chat that love Michael that would approve of seeing that in a damn script and say, damn, that sound cool how he come in there, take Michael mask and slam him and shit and say you just a man and all this, bruh. That's cringe.
Slick said, what's up, Scary? What's up, Slick? What's up, man?
What's up, Slick?
Prima, what's up, Prima? Said, hope you're having a good day. What's up, Prima? Cap said, you can feel that people are tired of power females to bully the killers. I mean, you know, it could be something like that where there are people getting tired of the final girls, but they're like, you know, they bring that life.
Yeah.
Let me see. Halloween ends felt like some cringy fan fiction to me, be honest. I mean, I didn't dislike the movie, but it's not like one I go out of my way to watch. I definitely prefer kills. Except Evil Dies Tonight. Yeah, I agree. I think that I love ends, but I can't look at it like a part of the trilogy. Wayne said, hi here in Sydney, Australia on a Friday at 12:05 p.m. I am still alive after having a Botox in my ankle for a bag. Hey, man, I hope you're all right, man. Glad to see you in here.
Definitely.
Glad to see you in here. Let me see. Jalissa said, hey, Brandon, Terry, everyone, stay the like button if you haven't already. Can't stay. I'm on my way to dinner for my friends. Be there, have fun. Team ends. Definitely appreciate it. Enjoy yourself, Jalissa.
Jalissa.
Man, they should have just made Corey the new Michael. I don't think so.
Hell no.
Hey, you say you care about the franchise, but you can't do that, bro. That's bad. So he told me I said F-bomb Michael, right? I said fuck Michael, basically. That's saying fuck Michael.
Hell yeah.
Like doing that, like, bro, Corey ain't earned his stripes enough to take over an icon role like that, like an iconic role. He ain't that. Nah, hell nah, bro. See now I'm calling you out, DJ. How the fuck is someone that did one movie go carry a whole legacy from somebody that did some shit since the 78?
Yeah, that wouldn't even make sense.
That don't make no sense. I'm sorry, I love Roy Campbell. But bro, I don't think he would have even took that, bro. Like, bro, I think, bro, hell nah, David Gordon Green, he ain't doing no shit like that because that's that one disrespectful. Like, it was disrespectful for real for him to put the mask on with the like the coveralls and shit. It was low key like, cause bro, everybody know Michael Myers. This shit right here, this mask, when he put that motherfucker on with the coveralls, that's like Michael Jackson with a. I know it sounds crazy, but when Michael Jackson put on a silver glove and the hat.
Yep.
It's like, man, you ain't never seen another motherfucker put that on stage for real. Like,
man, it's disrespectful, especially like a thief. Like, he put his mask on and took his kills.
They supposed to make that brutal. I'm gonna even say this. If Corey was gonna die, that should have been that one brutal. That should have been like, all right, you playing with me, you taking my mask and shit. I'm about to do you so bad. Like, he did Karen worse than her. I mean, Corey.
Yeah, he should have did like some stuff like a stab to the back of the head or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Aubrey said, "What's up, guys? Halloween makes no sense. Story-wise for Laurie Strode in 2018, she went crazy for no reason. Nah, I think how'd she go crazy for no reason? She had trauma. 18 years old, it traumatized her. Her life changed before her eyes. You won't just get over shit like that. Like, bro, you gotta think, like, let you be Laurie Strode, get chased across the street with a motherfucker with a white mask, and he breathing through the door and shit, and he really trying to, like, he stabbed her on the arm for no reason. That was for no reason. Gonna stab her whole shoulder. She fell off the banister. That's traumatizing.
Hell yeah.
Her white brother
get shot out the window when he get back up. You look outside, he gone. Man, you gonna be scared as hell. You don't know when that motherfucker might come back.
Let me see. The trilogy was decent. I just feel they wasted too much potential. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like the trilogy was good. Once it just got to ends, they just wasted the potential of it. What's up, Alistair?
What's up,
Katrina said Corey was soft. I ain't gonna lie. I liked Corey, though. I liked him for his own character. Like him standing up to the bullies and shit like that. I just didn't like what they made him do against Michael. What you mean? He did good on ends. Look, we all know Michael was old and Laurie was old. Let them die off. Let Allison be the new Laurie and let Corey be the new Michael for the new generation.
Hell no.
That ain't gonna work, DJ. I'm gonna tell you why. Because look, a lot of people will say, okay, yeah, Corey could have been a new generation Michael or whatever you want to say, right? For the branch off. But it's almost like you don't know. You know that's not him. You know that's not Michael. It's like as much as he looked like him and ends, with the DJ Willie the Kid shit with the tongue clipping, you knew something wrong right. Like, that ain't Michael, bruh. And another thing is this. At the end of the day, the reason they went with older Michael, because it was only meant to be a trilogy anyways. This wasn't supposed to be no more than 3 movies. And it all took place in the same night. And the time jump that it was only 5 years, I want to say. So, or 4 years. So it's like, it wasn't no point to even do that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they ain't planning on doing 10 more movies with James Drew Courtney. It was only 3 movies. So, and I think what DJ, what you're saying is, okay, I will say this. He could have been a new slasher in Haddonfield, but not Michael. Hell nah. Like, he could have been like the Scarecrow or some shit. Like, his own, because you know, Haddonfield, that's why I can't wait for the TV show. It ain't just Michael. Like, it's like, you know, Haddonfield, you know, in Kills, they showed that how the town was becoming monsters and they were kind of rioting and shit. So I think that definitely would have worked if they would have made it more focused on Haddonfield. Like, all right, y'all ain't just got Michael, y'all got 2 killers. So what I'm gonna say to this DJ is, I would not make him the new Michael, like, physically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I mean by the new Michael is Corey Cunningham. Like, he's his own person. Like, after ends ended and say if Corey didn't die, or say if after Michael did what he did to him on the floor, I would have had the back door open, the leaves blowing on the floor, and the Scarecrow mask would have still been on the ground or some shit, or a puddle of blood, and you can see him out there in Haddonfield. And then in 2028, a movie comes out, a Haddonfield story, the Scarecrow type shit. That's how you do that. You don't slap Michael in the face like, get your ass on, you're old. No, let Michael rest. He's going to come back with a reboot and a reset in a couple of years. He's the face of horror. Because once you do some shit like that, DJ, it ain't no going back from that. That's that one disrespectful, bro. Like, you got to think, bro, that character, Michael is his own character. Besides Nick Castle, James Drew, Brad Dourif, Chris Durant, Michael is his own presence. Coveralls, mask, and butcher's knife. Believe it or not, he's his own person. So, what me saying that is, that's like saying fuck his whole legacy, bro.
And then Michael,
a big
part of Michael is his presence, and with presence comes a build. Like, Corey wouldn't have that build. It's like a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't give you that same feel if he was the new Michael. It's like disrespectful. It's like
I'm gonna say this. I feel like with Corey, I love the character. Genuinely, Ron Campbell is amazing, but I feel like it wouldn't have worked for this reason. Also, even if you go back to Halloween '78. With I think his name is Will Sandin, the one who plays, Will Sandin, who plays the young Michael. Remember Michael? They take the clown mask off, and we see a human under this mask, like, and he just looking out into the sky, like, or whatever. We only see human Michael just for like 5 seconds.
Right.
I feel like we seen Corey be humanized too much in ends. You know, this motherfucker had sex.
Yep.
Like, Mike, y'all telling me Michael out here banging shit? Like, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done showed too much with Corey. Yep. Y'all done, and hey, YouTube, that's for educational purposes only. Seriously, that's for educational purposes only. But seriously though, think about it. Y'all done seen Corey drink a chocolate milk. Y'all done seen him express his emotions. Michael don't got no emotion. So how the fuck is he gonna be the new Michael?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Series. You know too much story about it now.
I think that's why DJ can't work. It's the mythology of Michael. Like, damn, is this motherfucker human or is he? So you can't make somebody like Corey be him, because that's why they call him the copycat, because he's too human, bro. This motherfucker know how to operate a dirt bike. I mean, Michael knows how to drive, but the fact that we see him lay down with Allison and have some romantic scene and he's dancing and shit like that, you can't make him no fucking Michael Myers.
And then think about it, bro. Like, that take away the whole mystique of it, because, man, Corey ain't getting beat up out of them fucking, what's the name is that big ass crowd, and then jumping up and doing nothing. Man, this motherfucker get hit with a shotgun or something, he done.
Only way.
At the end of the day, he's still Corey Cunningham. If you make him a new Michael, bro, you shoot this motherfucker or blow his digits off or something, Corey Cunningham is done, man.
Yeah, that's why I said, look at Michael. Look at what Michael did to him. Michael ran into him, put his ass on the floor, treated him like a little brother. Coop. It wasn't even 3 seconds. He dun dun dun, and he get your ass up out of here. He thought you was me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this: what they could have done with DJ's, he's saying new generation. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I would have made Corey the Scarecrow, his own character, because I dug the Scarecrow. I dug him. That's why he's back there. I like him. He a great entry and a breath of fresh air to the Haddonfield shit. But I just don't think he could have. No, I think they could have did this. Like, say if Ends would have ended right. Remember that feeling, Terry? Everybody was pissed. It's the last film. Yeah. We don't know when we go see Michael Myers again. We don't know when we go see him again. We don't know when we go hear that iconic theme again. We don't know when we go see nothing again with Michael, right? But look, it's Blum fucking house, right? And think about it. Blumhouse, that's their shit. Yep. John Carpenter ain't make Corey Cunningham or no Scarecrow. They own that. That Scarecrow mask and shit, that's from Universal. That's Blumhouse shit. So guess what? What they could have did was talk to John Carpenter like, hey, we are thinking about, people loved Corey so much. We're thinking about bringing Corey to Haddonfield to be a new breath of fresh air, a new generation slasher, like a spinoff almost, a trilogy, a Haddonfield story spinoff that's leading into Corey's story. How do you feel about that? And think about it. I'm going to tell you how the fuck that could have worked, because Allison drove off into the sunset. Yep. Now that's his target. Yep. To get back to Allison, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I just don't know how to write, bro.
Bro, it's the same way they did with John Wick. It was a character in John Wick. They gave her own stuff.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, bro, that's just the God honest truth. That was a missed opportunity. Like, they could still, well, he gone now unless y'all could do some revive shit.
Who's killed off everybody, man.
It would have been better even if they wasn't sure about it, Terry, after they put Michael in the grinder and shit, maybe Lori comes back home and throw her keys on the table. And they're like, Hawkins is like, Lori, you're not going to like this. And then, as simple as that, Lori, you're not going to like this. And she's like, what? Michael's gone. What the fuck are you talking about? He's gone. We saw him crushed. He's like, Corey's not here. And she's like, what? And it ends like leaves blowing. And look, think about it like this. We could have left off on that cliffhanger, and then 5 fucking years for H50, even if they don't feel like Michael's time is, even if it's like this, we gonna give Michael a bigger rest. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna fuck with Corey this time and see if the new generation's fucking with Corey. And think about it. Corey can become iconic, like, how Art the Clowns knew. Corey could get up that ladder too. And he got the Haddonfield shit behind him.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Let's be honest here, bro. They missed that opportunity. It could have simply been a story, the Haddonfield story. It could have been called a Haddonfield story, but the movie's called The Scarecrow.
Yep. And he could have went off after the mom, after how the mom did.
He could have did all that shit, bro. No, he took the mom out. And remember?
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. But look though,
I'm talking about the mom from the kid at the beginning.
Oh yeah. You talking about Jeremy's mom?
Yeah, he could have ended up. That could have been one of his targets. Remember how she did it?
And think about it like this, Allison, right? So now it would have really made sense because, and we gonna get into some kills talk. But Allison, right? She drove off to the sunset. You remember that crazy ass theory that was out there that they were saying basically like Allison's pregnant by Corey? I don't know. But Stacy's out there, right? And now think about it. Remember when Allison, it's all full circle, because remember Allison was telling her grandmother, like, Lori, like, let it go, let it go, grandmother, and whatever, right? But now you're your grandmother, literally, because think about it like this: you're driving off into the sunset to start a new life, but you know how Laurie Strode kept announcing, this is my boogeyman, Michael's my boogeyman, I gotta put my boogeyman to rest and all this shit, right? Now, Allison, you got your own boogeyman. Corey Cunningham is your boogeyman. So guess what? With that being said, now that we do the spinoff with the Scarecrow, a Haddonfield story, now she's panicking like Lori. Like, damn, they never found Corey's body. You think he's still out there, grandmother? And now Lori's trying to tell her how to cope with it and shit like that. And guess what? Corey's on Allison's ass.
Yep.
He's on her ass. He's a stalker. You can go so many different ways with that.
And you can make it years later where Allison got her own family and shit. Oh.
Yeah, I would not make him pick that motherfucking mask up though. That Scarecrow. Look, hold up, bro.
Man, I can't believe DJ said that. Make that man a new Michael. I'm surprised because DJ, he loved Michael Myers. Why would you want to make that motherfucker the new Michael, DJ?
His mask, it stands out. Look.
I know
it stands out, bro. Like, bro, I like the old look to it. It ain't like it's a shitty mask. Like, oh, who y'all? This is like this can be a character for real, bro.
Man,
like,
I'm suing them. They look like me.
Man, bro, some serious shit though, Terry. Like when he was wearing this, bro. This is legit a character for real.
Yeah, because when he was like in the back, like, bro, that was creepy.
And I feel like why introduce us to the mask and have this look to him, like this Halloween look, the hat tipped to the OG clown mask and shit. But just to throw the character away, like y'all had the look and everything down pat.
Man, that's crazy. They put it, man. They just, and then the way he went out, man. If you can't have him, nobody can, bro. That's bad writing. Now anybody can have her because you, motherfucker, you gone.
And look, and Corey's story could be this. Corey's story could be basically him. You know how Michael shit was him taking Judith out Halloween night? His story is going to be him being bullied. And now he wants to wreak havoc on Haddonfield.
Yep.
That's simple. That's simple. That's why I always tell people, bro, y'all, people can't, bro, I done read that book 1.5 times. Halloween ends. I seen everything I had to see. At the end of the day, mistakes happen and they overlooked. They overlooked it, bro. Simple as that. They overlooked it.
You could have had the sheriff as one of the main people going after him and shit like that. Like, it's all types of characters you could have put in on that shit.
Katrina said, I like that spinoff with Corey being a scarecrow or whatever could have worked. I agree. That was, and people probably think like, oh, that wouldn't have worked. Bro, that would have worked because I'm going to tell you what have made it work. They introduced us a character they introduced us to Corey in a mainstream Halloween movie. So it's like, no, if I know it sounds crazy, but Halloween, the one with the pool, it's the clout. Like it got his resume is on 50. Goddamn, the stripes are there. It's on fire. The franchise is on fire. So you're gonna introduce us to a new character named Corey who had an altercation with Michael, and he has his own spinoff. You can't tell me motherfucker ain't going to see that, bro. Telling you, DJ said, nah, Corey put in the mask and let the movie keep going. Put on the at least give us hope. We have no hope. I mean, you have no hope. I got hope. I know he's coming back for sure, DJ, bro. Like, if you know Michael Myers, bro, dude ain't never dying off, bro.
Yep.
We will all see him die. There's no coming back. We stuck like with Oreo Art, but I ain't gonna lie, Art the Clown doing his thing. I'm gonna keep telling you that. But DJ, on some real shit, look, Michael's coming back.
Yep.
And only reason it's an issue is because people don't understand the timelines. And I'm gonna tell you why Michael's coming back. You remember when Rob Zombie put out his shit?
Yeah.
And boom, they remade the whole story with Rob Zombie shit. Like they did their own take on 78. When David Gordon Green did his shit, he continued his from 78. They go keep doing that pattern, bro. Yep. At the end of the day, they go keep doing that shit, bro, because I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Some people might do a 4 timeline, like with Jamie Lloyd involved, Danielle Harris. Some people might, it's a lot. Look, watch the movies again, DJ. Watch all of them. Just stop picking out the bunch like you watching your favorites. Seriously, DJ, I'm gonna give you some homework, bro, like on some real shit. Stop picking your favorites like, oh, I'm gonna watch 2018 5 times. I'm gonna watch literally go watch 78 to ends. I'm talking put Rob Zombie shit in there and learn about the fucking timelines, bro. I'm telling, I'm a diehard Halloween fan, bro. I know the timelines now, but I want to tell you this, DJ. I still get confused, bro, on my soul. Like, I done heard Thorn timeline, goddamn. I understand Rob Zombie shit. The 4 connects with 2 and 78 connects with 18 and 2, and it's like hella back and forth, bro. Halloween has the most messiest timeline, bro. But it's like, once you understand that timeline, it gives you hope, bro. I swear to God, like, because you think, like, they could come back with 4. They could come back with, some shit continue with Resurrection. They could continue some shit from 78. You know what I'm saying? Again. Or they could continue some shit from Halloween 2. The one in the hospital, remember he was on fire? They could come back with a scorched Michael Myers.
And you never know. Like it take people that like challenges. Like if Mike Flanagan do good with this with the Exorcist franchise, he might want to take a stand with that challenge. Like you just never know. Like
I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the day, bro, it's options. DJ, watch the other movies, bro. I'm telling you, they can do a Halloween 2 direct sequel. Like, because I think it makes sense too. Because technically, Halloween 3 was the next Halloween movie, but they, disregard that, put 4 in the mix. But what you could do is, if you want to still have Lori and shit, like I'm not saying you gotta have her, but once that hospital blew up, man, you could have Loomis. That's the way he died in that. When the hospital, he's like, it's time, Michael. Like that's how he got wiped out. He blew up with Michael. But you can have Michael still with the burns on his hands. He just got a new mask and shit. I understand though. You gotta know how to write, bro. Like if you know how to. I don't know how to explain it, bro. Just know Michael coming back on my life. I could bet you $100 he coming back. And I ain't talking about the TV show. I'm talking about even after the TV show, he coming back.
Cash cow. Motherfuckers love to make money.
On my life, he coming back. And DJ, remember I said that, DJ. Remember I said that, bro, on some real shit. Remember 10/17/2024. You were like, damn, B told me, bro. Like the trailer.
When he got his head lopped off, like, walk up.
Yeah.
That motherfucker still came.
Even think about this, though, Terry. Think about this. He came back after that shit with Rob Zombie. Yep. And he came back from being in a shitter. He was in a shitter for years, since 2007, Terry. This motherfucker, I was in elementary school when he came up to 2007 Rob Zombie, bro. I'm like, oh, it is over with. Like, that motherfucker got a horse. Damn, fuck my boy up. It's 2018. I'm more aware. I'm approaching adult branding. I'm like, oh my fucking God, he's back. But this time it's different.
Yeah. And
this brought him back to life. Like, I'm telling you, bro, even when ends ending that bad, like all that, I'm gonna tell you what they gonna do, DJ. What they gonna do is this, bro. They gonna let Michael rest for a minute. They gonna starve us, bro. Only thing I will say is this, and I look, that's one thing I always be transparent with y'all, and I keep it 100, bro. Even when y'all, bitch in the chat and shit like that, I don't care about that. I still keep it 100. This is my opinion. I feel like this. And when I say bitch, I don't mean like literally like in general, but I feel like with Michael Myers, right? With this TV show, this is the real hitter. This the one. This the one. It's the game-winning shot. If this TV show fail, it's gonna delay a movie. Because think of it like this: if they do bad with the TV show, Terry, and nobody fucks with it, people, and y'all just did that shit when it ends, people go really be like, back up, nope, stop touching shit. You know how motherfuckers like stop touching shit? Yeah. Stop touching shit. So if the TV show do good though, it's gonna motivate them to keep that ball rolling, and it's gonna keep that TV show go snowball into a movie.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because of the success, the box office, not the box office, but the subscription services and shit like that, them paying that money on.
Right.
And we might look up in like 2028, 2030, that quick. Michael already back on the big screen.
Bro, who do you think got enough talent to do it? Because of course we got like Mike Flanagan and them for like the paranormal stuff and stuff like that. Who do you think we got right now that could be able to like that will pick up and do it like a Michael movie if they wanted to do one right now? Do we got anybody?
I think Ty West.
Because Jordan Peele was like more paranormal too. You get what I'm saying? Like we got motherfuckers for paranormal, but who do we got I guess what's number for Terrifier?
I mean, Damien, I ain't gonna lie, I think Damien's too brutal. I think I could see Damien doing more of like a Friday the 13th, like with his formula. Yeah. I think somebody that could take on like a Michael Myers movie is like a hold up.
Ty West.
Yeah, Ty. That's why I said at first Ty West, because I like his formula and how his pacing is.
Yeah, Ty West will make Michael like spooky and brutal at the same time. Ty West would be a good one.
Mike Flanagan, his formula is a little.
He like more spirit.
Yeah, he's too
spiritual, but he's more like spooky and.
You never know though. I always said this, and this is me dreaming, bro. And John Carpenter, I know he pushes away from the franchise a lot, But it would be so crazy to see John Carpenter do a whole just do a whole Halloween movie.
Yep.
Do it again. Like, and John Carpenter just wrote some shit for I know I got some people in here that follows John Carpenter like myself. I forget his fucking the TV series name or the series name. It was some shit about serial killers, and it was an anthology. I forget the name. He just wrote it. He wrote that shit from home. And it wasn't that bad. I just never finished it. I almost said the name. It just came out recently, like last year or something. But the fact that he's still writing that shit, I just think it's gonna take for some. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying. I don't know who else can write it, but like I think Ty West. That's my pick. I think Ty West could do a good Michael Myers.
And see, I got so much faith in Mike Flanagan. Mike Flanagan can do it. After this Exorcist movie come out, Mike Flanagan might be because Mike Flanagan, he love horror movies and stuff. Mike Flanagan can do it. I'm
not gonna lie. Don't push it past John Carpenter though, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm a hope and pray my guy has a healthy life for sure. Like, but it will truly be a fucking look. I'm telling you, something in my heart tells me. I think he right now. If you ask him, he'll be like, I don't want him to do with that right now. But if like, you know, in a couple of years type shit, just, you know, I think he could. I'm telling you, I swear to fucking God, I'm telling you, I think he'll get back in the game for that shit, bro.
But you know what? If you think about like slashers mixed with like spooky, making Michael like spooky and shit like that, man, what's the name could do it too if he did fucking Us? Because Us is kind of like creepy and slasher at the same time, kind of. Man,
Jordan Peele, he's a big Michael Myers fan too, but I don't.
That's what I'm
saying. Formula is a little rough though. Like his formula is more mental. I think you need somebody that's like. Their pacing has to be on point, like Ty West. Like the reason that made me like really say Ty West because look at how Maxine was with the with that killer. You know how he was in and out with the black gloves, and look at how X was and the way the things are shot. It's like damn, Ty West can do that shit for real. He a good ass. He collabed on them. Yep. But Ty West got some good ass writing skills. I think Ty West will be legit, bro. Yeah, I think Ty West will pull that shit off.
I think Ty West and Mike Flanagan,
Michael Bay too. Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay is a good writer. It's a lot of people that can bring Michael back to life. You just got to be an authentic fan. You can't just write for the money and the cash. You got to write with your heart and that shit. Like you got to know. You know what I'm saying? But I feel bad for the person that brings Michael back because you're going to take a hit. Whoever you are, only person that won't take a hit that come back to write a Halloween story is John Carpenter. Yeah. But anybody else, any new blood that comes to the table, be prepared because you're going to have to pick what you want to do. You're going to have to hear people's mouth. Like, I think, bro, you'll be surprised who's going to write the next Halloween. I'm telling you, watch.
Man, I think it'll be. I think because it'll be spooky too at the same time. Because if Jordan Peele, because he made the formula.
That was bad. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like it wasn't like
you get what I'm saying.
Candyman was more of his speed. Like he doing people under the stairs. That type of movie, his speed. I think Michael Myers, he'll start getting too mental. Like he'll start making people start like. You know, like Michael is like, you don't gotta think too much when you watch a Halloween movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a Jordan Peele movie, you gotta chop the layers down with his shit. Right. If you watch Michael Myers, it's like it's for people like I don't want to say it like how I don't know how to say it, but Michael Myers is fast food. Like Halloween is fast food, bro. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jordan Peele shit, a whole steak with fat fucking, you know. Yeah. With Halloween, you get in the seat, that shit kick up. You know what you watching, bro. Point A to point B.
Get mad, like, God damn, all this thinking for this fucking movie. I just want to watch the Michael movie.
Yeah, Ty West, I'm telling you, Ty West got the formula for that shit.
Yep.
Mike said, I would love to see a sequel with Corey using his scarecrow mask. Don't build him up as a new Michael, but a new killer in Haddonfield. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I think that's the way That is the way to do it. That's the way to do it. If it's too late now, but that would have been a way to do it. Prima said, I feel like Allison wasn't Lori's granddaughter. Her character would have been unnecessary and useless in Corey's character. Yeah, I think that was the only attachment, was her being involved as a strobe. DJ said, y'all just praising Corey for being a good Michael in them scenes. Now y'all acting like we're not saying, you don't see DJ. You got to start. Look, DJ, we're not saying he's a bad Michael. For that time being and ends, since we weren't getting any Michael Myers scenes, hell yeah, we gonna take what we can get with Corey. He wasn't bad though. He moved very much like Michael. He did. Right. I swear to God, I'm still sticking on that. But the kills he completed wasn't like Michael. Like that clipping in the tongue, Michael ain't using no scissors on nobody fucking tongue. That's some Arthur Clown shit. If Michael would have took out DJ Willie the Kid, you saw how he did Corey. Michael straight to the point. He would have put that motherfucker in a bobble. Cool.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't understand, DJ. Like, he's just not clipping nobody's tongue. Michael straight to the point. That's why I was telling y'all with Michael and Arthur Clown, you can't compare them. Arthur Clown's fun. Michael's serious. He ain't playing with your ass. Like, he ain't finna look. You know what I'm saying? How Corey snatched his head back and clipped the tongue. Michael, you saw what he did to the girl in 2018. It's a good example. She looking out the window on the shades. You knew that one, Corey. Snatched her ass. Poof. Put you down. I'm out of here. I ain't got time to play with you. I'm out of here. See ya. And that's Michael Myers.
And you ain't gonna have the same feel because Michael, like, you ain't gonna have the iconic shit no more, like the boots and the way Michael walk.
Yeah, it's just
the mannerisms. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't gonna be the same.
I think a part of the attachment to Michael and the addiction is knowing this is the same motherfucker from 78. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't modified his character for real. Like, you know, like Terry said, the mannerisms and shit. I think it's the consistency of Michael. Like, yeah, his mask went through hell, but we're talking about the trilogy tonight. To know that it's like what am I looking? It's like we were raised with Mike. You know, it's like he's Uncle Mikey. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the emotions that's attached to Michael. It's like we're attached to him, bro. Like we went through everything with this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it sounds crazy because he's a serial killer, but we done seen the ins and outs of Michael. We done seen him get burned. We done seen him get his head popped off. We done seen him get his digits blew off. So
like, for like a prime example, be like, whenever we watching like whenever real Halloween fans watching like a fan film, they critiquing the walk and everything because they know how Michael don't pick up he don't sit up like this and he don't pick the knife up like this. He don't turn it this way. They noticing every little thing.
And I'm gonna say this real quick after I get to Katrina's comment. I'm gonna get back to the comments because I'm a little far back because we was locked in the rabbit hole. But Katrina said they need to pay you, B. Hello, you got ideas. Hey, I'm telling you, if I ever. Hey, you know what's crazy? I'll do a Corey spinoff fan film to show y'all what I mean, bro. Like something small, like 6 minutes, like just to show y'all the vision. But I don't got time to do that right now. I'm just saying. But I wish they could do some shit with Corey. Honest to God,
I'll really play Corey, bro. If you want me to, I'll play Corey.
What's up, Ace? I'm sorry I'm late. What's up, Ace? What's up, bro? I gotta holler at you something Ace about behind the scenes. I forgot, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. But pushing forward, I want to say this. I forgot what I was about to say. There was something I was about to say that was important. Oh, with Halloween fans, bro, I feel like look, and it's gonna hit y'all in the heart if you one of them type of fans. Like, it's something wrong with us in a good way, not a bad way. It's something wrong with us in a good way. Meaning like the passion, the addiction, the emotion, the love behind Halloween. You feel it when you see these movies and you watch them and you notice the crazy shit. Like, oh, Michael's collar's up here by the chin. The eye cuts are football shaped, but it has a little dip in the eye cuts. The way he holds his knife out, like the hands, the head tilt can't be over exaggerated too much or it's not going to look like Michael. The horns, the jungle boots, the street names, Lampkin Lane, you're saying all this shit. Like, it's the nerdiness that makes you love it. You knowing the ins and outs of Michael Myers, the color, the coverall, spruce green, and all this backstory. So once you start knowing all about Halloween, you feel involved. Like, you feel like it's almost like you put the work in type shit to study. You know what I'm saying? So people are so attached to this franchise because they felt like I put the work in, I did my part to study this character and really lock in with this character. And when shit like Halloween Ends happens, people feel like they got slapped in the face because we're knee deep in this franchise right now. We're worried about shit that's gonna happen, and we're scared, you know, because we're attached to these characters. And when shit like that happens, it just makes people feel like, man, why would you do that? Because I don't heard people say Halloween fans are weird. Call us weird. Call us what you want. People say Halloween fans are the worst fandom type shit. I think we're the best. I say it all the time. I think is no fan like a Halloween fan. I'm a Scream fan, Terrifier fan, but at heart, I'm a Halloween fan, bro. Forever. Like, so it's like it's nothing like a Halloween fan, bro, because one thing I say about a Halloween fan, we care about this shit. Like, we don't want to see it burn to the ground. We're going to the conventions to meet the actors. We're flying across the world to these Halloween 50 convention, 45 and all that. And it's like we're all in our own little bubble. So hell yeah, we're going to feel like we want more of this character. Why? Because we love him. If we feel like, you know, if we feel like, okay, well, Halloween, if we didn't care about it, we'd just let the shit die.
Yep.
We don't want it to die. As fans, we don't want it to die because it'll never be another Michael Myers.
Yep.
And we know that. I don't give a fuck who comes along. Like I told you with Art the Clown. Yes, he's approaching that Mount Rushmore, but in my heart, I'm saying it will never be another Michael Myers, bruh. Ever.
And with Corey, you let Michael die.
That's worse than Art the Clown. This Art the Clown put the work in.
Yeah, he said all about
like, how the fuck you gonna put Corey?
But now you talking about Corey being a new slasher. How you gonna champion for Corey, but you will dog out Art? That's wild.
He'll never be Michael Myers. He'll never be Michael Myers. But DJ said ain't nobody going to a movie. You will be surprised. I done talked to a lot of people that fuck with Corey Cunningham, bro. And you're wrong, DJ. I think you're right in a way because people ain't gonna pay the money because they genuinely hate Halloween Ends. But it's a lot of people that's gonna go see that shit because the header of it, a Haddonfield story.
Yeah,
you will be surprised. They gonna pay that money.
Man, get B to put the trailer together and shit. Your ass will go see it.
Yep.
Do a trailer, B, make a trailer on it.
Man. Let me see. Writers had it each way forced Corey on us, but then I feel like they could have did better. That's it. The writers, you could tell that, you know, it got stuck at a point. I think the only way to bring Michael back is to make a reboot of H4. A lot of people say that, but I'm gonna say, Kenyatta, they can definitely go the direct sequel route to H2. People sleeping on that. I'm telling you, people are sleeping on that route of them going to John Carpenter's film and continuing it from the Haddonfield Memorial Hospital. And, you know, I can see that happening, but let me see. Stir said the only people who can write and direct Halloween movie is Quentin Tarantino. He's not into CGI digital effect. I believe Carpenter will approve that one. He's a real filmmaker. But Quentin Tarantino, I don't know if he can do a Halloween movie, bro.
He'll make it real brutal. He'll be on some Rob. He robs.
Yeah, I was about to say that one. He'll do some shit like
It's a Dark Night. He'll put vampires in it and shit. It's a Dark Night.
I ain't gonna lie though. I will say this. I'm gonna get DJ this credit real quick. Hold up. I'm gonna get DJ this credit real. I'm not DJ. Sir, this credit. He's basically picking someone that's calm. Quentin Tarantino, he's not like a Damien Leone or, you know, people have their own. They have their things that come with them. Like Jordan Peele has this mind puzzling type of writing, and Damien has this brutal writing, and Quentin Tarantino, you know, he has a certain formula too. He wrote Dusk Till Dawn, right? That's one of the movies I know with the vampires.
Yeah.
That pacing does have a nice pacing to it. I'll get sir that. It does have that good pacing, like that build up from them going to the gas station. They hit the club. I can see that for sure. I'm not gonna lie. And I think just looking like Dusk Till Dawn for real, and seeing how that pacing is and things like that, I think he could do it. I think he could do it, but I don't know if he would do it, if that makes sense. But
and I don't know how much love he got for the Halloween franchise. Quentin Tarantino, that's an odd pick though. I don't know.
Yeah, I just think it's the way he does. I think he does his kills and shit a little too brutal, almost like Damien. But I will say Damien writing is different from Quentin Tarantino. It's almost like they're in the same family for real. But it's like Quentin's a little his writing is a little sharp. If you know what I'm saying. His writing is a little sharp. Yeah, he got a little bit of sharp writing to him. Did he do Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, he gonna try to put some shit about feet in the damn movie. He always put feet in this shit.
Yeah, I think he can do it. He's definitely someone that can be brought up, but it's like, what you gonna do, sir, when those kills come in play? What you gonna do then? Because Michael he ain't a gory guy. So, W sir for the super chat though. Let me get to these comments real quick. We gonna hop into some kills. Yeah, that's the name, Blake. Suburban Screams. John Carpenter did that anthology. Yup, Suburban Scream. So John Carpenter, for people that don't know, he actually did jump into that writer's chair again recently, So Ty West is better for Michael Myers type of slasher, or maybe Adam Green, no relation to Gordon. I think Ty West will be my pick. Quentin Tarantino ain't too bad. I just don't think his kills is the way he write his kills is a good matchup for Halloween. My fellow James Wan, Lee Winnell. James Wan will be interesting because he does like paranormal, but he's a calm writer too. He's a little, with Halloween, you gotta have a writer that's calm. He's very calm. You can't have nobody that's bouncing off the walls with the writing, if you know what I mean. Menacing, saying, hey, Scary Fam, hope you're having a great night. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you haven't already. Definitely smash the like button, man. Appreciate it, Menacing. Yep, Suburban Screams. I hope Alan McElroy writes another film in Dwight. Yeah, man, Halloween 4, bro. I really do think they could do it, though, Blake. I swear, a lot of people were kind of speculating that Dwight Little was going to be involved with the TV series. But, I mean, I don't know. They did. I think Halloween 4 is one of the best written Halloween movies. I swear to God, bro. Like, when you think about Halloween 4, that story is good as hell, bro. It ain't even no... Look, the story, the writing in that was so good. We damn near had a copycat in Halloween 4, and we ain't like hate it because it was the way it was rolled out. With Jamie Lloyd, like it wasn't no build up with her. It was just Uncle. Boom. She got the scissors, and then movie's over. Like I think Halloween 4 is one of the best written Halloween movies. I agree with Blake. I would love to see them return.
If you catch me on a certain day, Halloween 4 be my number one on certain days, boy.
Halloween 4, I ain't gonna lie, Halloween 4 like top, bro. I go back and forth. People be always asking me on spot, like, hey, B, what's your ranking for Halloween, bro? I go back and forth. This is what I can say. 78 and 2018 will always be my number twos. But after that, it's like I go Kills or Ford, H2O, like it depends. It'll be y'all, if you're a Halloween fan, you understand the struggle. You love the franchise so much. You might watch Resurrection one night and clack that motherfucker up the ladder. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is when you watch Halloween movies. You might be watching, Rob Zombie shit one night. Like, man, I might have to put that up like top 5, boy. But it all depends, bro. That just show you love the franchise. I don't want Michael and Jason to be against each other. I want them in the same team. Man, I've been wanting that for so long because you know how the Jason fans get. He's going to ball Michael's ass up. He's going to drag him across the floor. I want to see that shit. I think the director of OG Candyman would have been a good choice for a Halloween. It's probably because I'm not a fan of the OG Candyman Prima, but I see why you're saying that's a very, slow-paced. All right, Adam, bro. He said, Michael Myers forever. Have a great night. Enjoy your weekend.
All right, Adam.
Diamond Girl, so I agree with everything you say. Appreciate it, Diamond Girl. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let me see. All respect, but he's all respect the art, but he's a clown. Oh my God. Art the clown climbing that ladder. That's my second favorite slasher, bro. Except it would be 3 hours long. Have way too much talking. Yeah, QT would still think the best thing ever. Yeah, his movies, I just thought he's a good writer from what I said. I ain't watched all his movies and like I said, I think I seen Pulp Fiction like once before, and I seen Dust Till Dawn plenty times. But
It's a dark night.
wait, did he do Kill Bill?
Yep.
Damn, he do got some shit under his belt. I ain't gonna lie. Yup. I mean, he just too gory, bro. That's what it pulls away from me with Tarantino. Nah, ain't nobody watching, especially if Michael ain't in it. I don't think some people won't watch, but I think it'll get some money made. Let Rob Zombie redeem himself since the Weinsteins aren't. You know what's crazy? I actually thought about that before. Asked the band, because you know that's that whole horror story about Rob Zombie getting his story, you know, touched on and shit like that with the Weinsteins being controlling and shit. I mean, Rob Zombie still, even with the Weinsteins, if I will say this, I love Rob Zombie, but his writing too is like that, like Quentin Tarantino, like that Rough House, like, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, to do a Halloween movie, you gotta be light on your feet.
I love Rob, but he gonna mess around and make his wife Michael Myers.
Quentin Tarantino movie would be off the walls. Hell yeah! If Quentin directs, expect a lot of feet.
Yeah, I told you. So Menace and Right. I told you like feet.
Man, what the hell's going on with him? He's way better. Yeah, and Dust Till Dawn was a lot of feet going on. Better director than Rob Zombie. Though actually most directors are better than Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie's just a little too rough. He's just a little too rough. He almost directed H6. Damn, I ain't know that. The hell? What's up, Andrew R? I ain't know that.
Who did?
Quentin Tarantino.
Damn.
Yup. But look, let's get into Halloween Kills. We definitely talked about Ends in 2018, but Kills, I'm gonna just say this: with Kills, it's a Michael Myers movie. I think somebody said it earlier. I think it was a DJ. I don't know who said it. I think with
that's my favorite one, bro. I'm just gonna say it.
2018 for me, Kills is. I know Terry loves Kills, but with Kills, I feel like this was the movie that lifted up the bar. Like, I feel like, you know, once they gave us Halloween Kills, and you know, it did have a cringy dialogue. Evil dies tonight. Too many times. But I think this movie was made strictly for the fans, bro. Like, you know how we request shit a lot of the times? I think this movie, they listen. Like, y'all want Michael? Y'all want to see Michael amped up and we turn that shit up a notch? I'm going to give it to y'all. Y'all want off the walls, brutal, gory Michael? And I think that's what they did. They was like, we gonna give y'all what y'all want. Y'all want that type of Michael Myers? And they gave it to us. It wasn't too story-driven. Besides the Haddonfield side of things, you know, the group of the Haddonfield citizens going up against each other and ripping out the town of Haddonfield. And, you know, you had the story going from being in the front to getting pushed in the back with Lori being in the hospital, you know. And that's why I'm still confused on that. Like, why put Allison in Kills? I understand in Kills why they're doing it, but in Ends, I don't get it. Like, why put her in this Laurie Strode mold, following her grandma's footsteps, to take that away from her in Ends, bro?
Yeah. In the end, she was still like. In the end, she was still just a side character.
Yup. Hey, hit that like button, y'all. We are 20 away from the goal. Let's keep pushing, y'all. Stop what you're doing. Hit the like button. But I will say, though, Kills has one of the best scenes in Halloween movie history, which is that fucking flashback. That flashback, it gave me so much hope, bruh. So I used to always say, man, they'd never do no 78 movie, like a remake 78, like and really try to take it there with the timeline taking place in 78. Man, after seeing that shit with Chris Nelson's work involved, I'm like, bro, they can do a 78 movie.
Yep.
Like they can.
That might be what they do next.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I will say is this. And Terry said it might be what they do next. I mean, they're doing a TV show that's gonna be, from my knowledge, that's gonna be taking place with 78, a new story, you know, a reset with the TV series, but I feel like the only reason they wouldn't do that, I mean, who knows? Like Terry said, they might do it. You never know what the fuck might happen in the industry with movies and shit. But only reason I don't think they'll do it because it's like there ain't nothing wrong with the first one.
Right.
That's the only reason. Like, because 78 is the best horror movie. I'm saying it right now. Halloween 1978 is the best horror movie of all time, bro. It's my favorite horror movie of all time, bro. I will never like a movie more than Halloween 78. I just love it. I love the backstory, what they did on set, everything. And I feel like, you know, when you try to, in my opinion, when you're trying to remake a movie, it's like you basically saying like, this ain't good enough. It just need to be touched up or some shit, or it need to be redone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Halloween 78 doesn't need that. Like, so that's why I think people branch off from that, because it's such a good starting point. You feel me? Like with Michael going off that balcony and shit, it's like the easiest starting point to redo him, like to bring Michael back. It's like it's so easy to be like, hey, this story continues from 1978. You know what I'm saying? Because once you think about it, Terry, everybody in the chat, when you hear 1978 Halloween, you're like, oh my God, what's going on? Well, even with collectibles and shit, like I swear to God, like when you hear Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween 1978, everything stopped. You like, what they're doing? What are they doing? Oh my fucking God, they're doing a TV show because it's the goal. It's the golden story, bro. It's the best starting point. It's the best, bro. So I feel like if they did that, I don't know how the fuck they let Rob Zombie do it, but I think that's another reason why they won't do it again, because when they did let somebody do that shit, they fucked it up.
I think but that's the thing, bro. I think the main thing they care about is that it's a cash grab. So that's why I think it's possible. That's why I think it's impossible, because if you're doing Blair Witch over, then that mean ain't nothing off the table. Because why the fuck you doing that over? You know what I mean? Like,
nah, I ain't gonna lie. That is true what Terry said, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, everybody knows that Michael Audrey Myers is a fucking cash cow. He is literally the elite in horror. He's the one, if you put a event together surrounding this motherfucker, the world is coming. You do anything, like you could put some shit together for Jason. Like, okay, for example, you know how they got H45, right? Like the Halloween convention surrounding all things Halloween franchise. I ain't trying to be funny. It's only a few franchises you can do that with. I think, look, and comment down below, guys. And I want to know, this is a very interesting question. Who do y'all think has like the craziest following franchise-wise in horror? Like, I'm gonna say this, for me, if they did like a Friday the 13th fucking like convention for fans, I think people will come, but it ain't gonna be jam-packed like Halloween is. Like, you know how the H45 was and shit like that. I just think it's the franchises for me, like Halloween, Scream. I will even put a Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street might be number one. Motherfuckers love Robert.
Hell nah. No, hell no. I think if anything, I think Nightmare on Elm Street is it's look, for me, the fandom goes Halloween number one. I've never seen no shit like with Halloween. The world loves Michael Myers, bro. Like, it's almost like he's a cheat code. Like, it's a toss up in the air between Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream. Because Scream, I feel like at first Scream, I would like, okay, before Scream 5, bro, I would pick Nightmare on Elm Street. But once they pull Scream 5 out the bag, it's like the Scream franchise went. You know what I'm saying? Even but I ain't like, it ain't in the talks. Like, the fandom for it is like selective. Like, you gotta like it to like it. You know what I'm saying? And Chucky had no. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw this in there. I think Chucky, his shit is up there too, like the Chucky franchise. Because I'm gonna say this. I don't know, it's a toss-up between Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, and the Chucky franchise. Because I done seen Chucky since that TV show came out. God damn, I ain't gonna lie. I think the Chucky franchise is bigger than the Nightmare. Not bigger, but fandom-wise, I think it's bigger than Scream and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Might be. Chucky got a big
Chucky shit, big as hell. Like, bro, it's kids. Bro, it's people like adults. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but it's like adults be walking around with the dolls and shit. I got a Chucky doll. What the fuck am I saying? Like, I'm just trying to make it sound real. Like, when I look on social media, when it comes to like horror, I don't see no icon more than Chucky, bruh. Like you could see Chucky on a political post.
Yep.
I swear to God, like this motherfucker's everywhere. Like it's like Chucky done outgrew horror. I swear to God. That's why I was saying, like, when y'all was trying to compare Michael and Art is in a bracket with Chucky, bro, and like Freddy Krueger, and you know what I'm saying? He's beyond the movies right now, bro. Like, dude is in music videos and shit. Like, it's almost like you can't compare. But for me, I'm gonna say who has the best, like not the best, but the biggest fandom. It might be Halloween or Chucky, bro. Scream, they got big fans, but y'all gotta go look into the community out there, bro, and look at some. It's Chuck. He's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, if I had to pick one, I might have to go with Nightmare on Elm. Motherfucker love the glove, the nightmare, the head, and the red.
I think what Terry's saying is very true. I think what it is, though, I think that it's that they haven't had nothing come out. You know, everybody that we just talked about has shit came out. Michael, Chucky, Ghostface, they all got shit. You know what I'm saying? I think if Nightmare on Elm Street comes out with some shit, oh my mama, yeah, this shit about to get crazy.
And it just seemed like Robert Englund was he hit it out the park so good. Like even when motherfuckers came out and tried to do the same thing he did, it's like impossible because Robert Englund was just like how do you top him? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a toss up for real. Like, cause now I'm thinking about it, Scream. When that shit happened, I don't want to bring up bad things, but that shit happened with Melissa Barrera. Scream fans stood. I mean, I'm a Scream fan. I love my favorite franchise, my second favorite franchise of all time. We stood behind that shit for real, bro. Like on social, I'm like, God damn. So it's all about. I think it's all about how you eyeball it for real. Yeah, but I will say top 3 is Scream, Chucky, and Halloween.
And I was thinking about it because when that year we went to Horror Hound and the Freddy fans, bruh. Freddy fans be out there to come see Robert Englund. Like, man,
I'm about to say that
it was nuts.
It's because Freddy Krueger is starting, like, not starting. Freddy Krueger is a motherfucking icon. Robert Englund without Freddy Krueger is an icon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's Robert fucking Englund, bro. But I think that it's more not the franchise, it's him. And that's what I was telling y'all yesterday. Like, with Art the Clown, it ain't even a franchise. It's him.
It's Art.
That's why I said you can't compare him to Mike. You got to compare him to Freddy Krueger or somebody because Art the Clown is starting to be like the new Freddy. Yeah, like he's the new Freddy Krueger. The pop culture, he's all on TikTok and he's starting to, you know, Michael, he's not. Michael's the face of horror. It's like Michael can sit back and do this. Like,
but
my shit.
And it's kind of like the same thing with Michael though, because with Michael, it's like the head tilt. At the end of the day, the Halloween franchise, everything come back to Michael, like the knife, the way.
Yeah, I think you can't look at a butcher knife and not think Michael Myers. Right. That's what I mean. Like Michael don't have to do all that, like music videos or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you just sit back because it's like you look at a blue coveralls, black goddamn anything. You could have a pink pair of coveralls. Somewhere in your fucking brain, you think Michael Myers, bro.
Ain't that the same?
You know what I'm saying?
Though? Like whenever you see them damn stripe type of shirt, you're like, man,
that's what I'm saying. But Freddy ain't bigger than Michael Myers from mine, like, because it ain't even what Freddy is just him. I'm not saying I'm taking away from Heather Langenkamp or anything. She's amazing woman. But I'm just saying, like with Michael Myers, it ain't just Michael for real. It's the franchise, bruh. Like Laurie Strode, Dr. Loomis, they big too. It ain't just Michael. Like with Freddy for real, it's only him and Nancy, bruh. Yeah, and with Scream, it's Billy, Stu, Sidney, Gail, Dewey. It's hella names.
Yep, facts.
So it's like it depends on how you compare. Like with Terrifier is Jonathan, Sienna, and Art, and Victoria and the Pale Girl.
Yep, that's true.
See what I'm saying? It's like it's all about how you eyeball that shit. So, like I said, I think Art is gonna be like the new Freddy Krueger. He gonna be like the new like pop pop culture horror icon. He's gonna be the new one that where your kids can watch him. Well, don't I'm not saying he can watch because he's gory as a motherfucker, but like when he's being funny and shit, like he can do that. Like you can't have Michael Myers fucking dancing. It's gonna take away from his character. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think Art the Clown, he's just too funny. He's a funny ass character. So Michael ain't nothing funny about him. He's serious.
That's what I'm saying. When Halloween ends, that was Michael's character. He ain't getting slammed and fucking.
Yeah, he don't fuck around. So
shit, like, come on, man, that's crazy.
He said, "Gotta head out." B Terry, love y'all. Hey, good night, man. Have a great rest of your night, man. You gotta love Ace. C. Nelson was a fact. Damn, I didn't know that. I have to check that. I seen Kill Bill before, but bro, I don't remember it. I be seeing movies, but I don't remember, bro. I think they said Zendaya was gonna play in the new Kill Bill or some shit, or maybe it was fake.
Yeah, it might have been.
This is why I'm a bit afraid for the new series, because Miramax loves to cash grab on the Halloween franchise. It give us bad films. Hopefully, get directors and writers who put their foot down. Yeah, I feel like that's why I said the TV series is scary because it's a cash grab. It seems to be in a way. So it's like if you don't have passion behind it, it ain't gonna work, man. Jason Voorhees, Camp Crystal Lake, man, that's legendary. The whole world know who Jason is. Y'all tripping. No, I see how DJ react to shit. I'm saying when it comes to a Halloween convention and a Friday the 13th convention, the Friday the 13th one ain't selling out compared to a Halloween one, bro. That's what I'm saying, because everybody don't like Jason. I think, like, you got to just understand, bro. I feel like a lot of people like more Michael. The ratio, more people like Michael Myers, bro, as a slasher. Jason just has that hockey mask. I will say this. I think Jason's mask is more stand out than, I know it might sound crazy. I think Jason's mask is more stand out than Michael's because it's a hockey mask. So I feel like my grandma knows horror, but the average grandma on the block, when they see Jason, they know that's Jason because they like the holes in the mask. They're like, that's Jason. You know what I'm saying? I hear people say Jason all the time over Michael, but it's because of his mask, bro. Y'all gotta see.
It's like once you get I get what B saying when you get to name the characters and shit, then it's like,
yeah, it's like it's a free game. It ain't about the movie, it's about the characters for real. Like, yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of Jason fans out there.
It's over.
I think Scream has had its time, and now it's time to go home. Like Grandma said, I will say this: what Prima said is true. Once they gave us that Scream 7 announcement for 2026, a lot of people are pissed about that, and that's gonna hurt. A lot of people are pissed about that.
They pissed, but when that shit come out, they gonna have their ass in them seats.
Can't keep the good guy down.
What it's about.
Sir said the classic horror will always reign supreme. From the 1920s to the mid 90s, they will never die. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, that's why they do remakes and shit. I'm not gonna lie, because the movies that came out in the 90s I just did a video about that on TikTok. Like the movies that we had in the 90s and shit like that, they're like infinite. They're infinity, bro, because they were done so well. And that's why we keep getting these remakes, because that magic they had in the bottle, that struggle they did to produce that film, everything is just handed to you nowadays, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band. You can easily reach over here and say, give me some CGI, give me some this, give me some that. And I think that's what fucked movies up, bro. I think everything today, like today's, movies is all around money. Back in the day, it wasn't about money. It was about people just trying to get their name out there as filmmakers, bro. And I think now it's about that money, people trying to stay relevant and shit like that. And that's why we get movies like Imaginary and Night Swim. And it's filler. It's movies to get you through the year. That's why when I just looked at my Letterboxd account to see what movies we watched, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, they just gave us movies just to shut us up. Like, Night Swim, Imaginary, the first Omen, they just giving us shit. And then here and there, they'll sprinkle an IP on the top. Like, here's a Blair Witch. Here's a Blair Witch for y'all. Here's a motherfucking Scream. Here's a Scream for you.
And
Shut up.
And guess what, bro? Guess what ingredient they gonna need pretty soon? Pretty soon they gonna need that cash grab to get some money going.
Yup.
Guess
That's why I said Michael go come back.
78.
Yup. That's why I said horror, bro. Horror is such a bad spot for real. Believe it or not, they need somebody like Michael to come back on the scene, bro. He just did 200 million, bro. Opening his movie, this motherfucker did 200 million. That's what action movies get.
And like, you know, all the Halloween, as much as people complain about it, like you say, as soon as you mention 78, man,
they hopping, people going to get
ready to see that.
And you know what's crazy? Like Trankers, and I love, you know, Halloween, the cast. We want to have it without these motherfuckers or John Carpenter, but they know the power they got in their hands, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. They know the power they got in their hands. I done heard Chris Nelson say that shit on a thing with two heads. Motherfuckers know, bro, the power they got, bro. They know, like, bro, if we bring this motherfucker back, especially with a man like Chris Nelson involved, because if it wasn't for him, I'm gonna be honest, bro, I don't know where the fuck Michael would be, because he brought the mask to life, all the effects and shit. Yeah. So it's like, I feel like with this, people know with Halloween, it's almost like that emergency funding, like, you know, you got a savings account. It's like Halloween is horror savings account. Yep. Like, if we ever get down bad on our ass, I'm gonna dig in that savings and throw a Halloween movie out there. And we back good. It sounds fucked up, but it's true.
And on life, bro, tell me the whole world wouldn't stop in the internet and shit and TikTok and all that wouldn't be on fire if they announced they bringing out a 78 remake. Man,
man, I'm telling you, the horror in general. And W surf for the super chat, but that's true what you said. But I think if Halloween came out right now, people go, yeah, hell yeah, it's Michael Myers, bro. It's Michael Myers, bro. And I think right now, I think a lot of people will be excited for this TV show that's coming out by Miramax, this Halloween TV show. But I think since they're stepping so much out their element, as you know, this franchise never done some shit like this, people are afraid. And then we just had a bad taste in our mouth from Halloween Ends. So it's like, we gonna stand back for a minute. But I tell you what, though, if they put like a trailer out for that TV show or some shit, and that shit look legit like that flashback, the world's back on fire.
Bro,
only difference is it's a TV show.
Bro, if Ty West put a good ass trailer out for a 78 remake and that shit look good and legit, it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
That's that shit'll take off. All I gotta do is look good for the trailer. A 1978 remake.
That's what I was telling y'all, bro. Michael, it'll never just be another him, bro. It'll never be another him. Even with Nightmare on Elm Street, though, all my life, if you come out with a Nightmare, I'm just saying. Now I don't know. Nah, I'm saying fuck. Even if a Kevin Bacon or somebody play fucking Freddy Krueger, because that's who Robert said he would love to play Freddy Krueger, because he's not playing him no more. It's Kevin Bacon.
Right.
And we get the trailer 1, 2, Freddy's. Bro, the world's gonna be on fire. You know what I mean, bro? Motherfuckers been begging for a Freddy Krueger movie for years.
Yep.
And Friday the 13th, they so messy. Like, they go fuck Jason Legacy up. They playing with fire with him right now. Like, y'all got this Camp Crystal Lake shit going on and starting to scream cash grab. Because y'all don't know if the license tangled up. Y'all don't know if y'all want to. It's like, what the fuck is going on with this shit? Like, so it's like, that's in the whole goddamn tangled circle. Nightmare on Elm Street, they not letting up off the license and shit. So it's like, now Michael done ran his lap. He ran his lap. He made it to the finish line. Ghostface done ran his lap. He made it to the finish line. They done did my boy Chucky bad. They done threw his ass in the ground. Like, his whole TV show just got canceled. All because y'all want to keep doing goofy shit, having him be in the president office and fucking, like, nah, for real. That's why I stopped watching it. Like, yes, Chucky does have them elements like Art the Clown where he can be in different situations and shit. But y'all don't have that man in the president office and 15 million Chuckies on that shit. Like, y'all ask for it. Because at the end of the day, yeah, Chucky all fun and games, but he gotta be serious sometimes, bro.
Bro, you know what would be the ultimate news that'll set the fucking world on fire? And man, you'll be covering that shit 24/7, B. If they had faith in the director and those motherfuckers told y'all they was gonna give y'all a remake from 78 on through 6. Man.
Nah, hell yeah. but they won't do that. I can see them doing another trilogy, but if they did that,
Man,
yeah, if they did that, it'll be on fire.
Think about that, B. All of them.
Yeah, hell yeah. Some people be upset though, because some people don't. They got that. If it's broke, don't fix it, or whatever that saying is.
Well, most of them broke in some way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, some of them do need to be fixed. Look, Nightmare said, "Not gonna lie, Freddy is way bigger than Michael." I will say he's bigger than him in a different way than we're talking. Like I said, Freddy Krueger. He's in a Fat Boys video. When Freddy Krueger came out, bro, have you ever saw Never Sleep Again, the documentary?
Yep.
Bro, that's what showed me Freddy Krueger was big. When I watched the Never Sleep Again documentary, bro, like he was just an icon when he came out. Like, and I feel like when Michael got brought to, he didn't have that pop culture, to him.
Yeah, because he ain't funny and all that.
Yeah, like what Terry said, he's mute, so he can't talk. But Freddy did, so I feel like Freddy's only bigger than Michael if you're going pop culture, like face, like jokey joke face, icon type shit. But when you come to movies, he ain't bigger than him in movies. On my mama, he ain't. Hell nah. If you talking franchises, it's over. But if you talking like his face, like his face being registered in like all angles of horror, yeah, I'll get at the Freddy, because it's because Michael, he wasn't done with the same formula as Freddy, like promotion wise. They promoted the fuck out of Freddy Krueger when he first came to Hollywood. Dude was everywhere, dolls and shit. Like, Michael was more of like, not underground. I ain't gonna say that, because they definitely had him out there. But I feel like he was more like, they ain't do a good job promoting Michael Myers.
Yeah.
That's what it was. They ain't do a good job at putting him where he was needed to be shown to people and get people interested in him. Freddy, that motherfucker in the Fat Boys video.
And even when you see the little funny shit where they have like Freddy versus Ghostface and they rapping against each other and all that, Michael mute, like he can only stand there and do like this.
That's why I told y'all with that Art the Clown shit. Art the Clown, he's so different. It's scary. Like Art the Clown is mute too, but he's mute with the funny personality. Like, and he has no limits. This motherfucker just did a Christmas movie. Think about it, Terry. He just did a Halloween movie, then a Christmas movie. Yeah. This motherfucker on tricycles, pulling pistols out. Like, man, hell nah, bro. That's why I said, when I talk, you gotta listen to me, bro. You can't compare that man to Michael Myers, bro. That man is in a bracket with Freddy Krueger, bro. He's like Chucky. He's starting to become something that's bigger than the movies, bro. And it's because the way Damien and Fuzz on Lands was promoting him, they're promoting him through the right lanes, bro. Like, they promoting this motherfucker through social media. You gotta think, like, they using TikTok with Art the Clown. They using commercial shit, like commercial type shit. He going to Spirit of Halloween, where it's the biggest Halloween store in America right now. Fucking, he's going to Spencer's. He's in Spencer's. He's everywhere, bro. You can't go. Look, you cannot go nowhere now. And I'm saying, I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. You can't go nowhere that's in like Halloween involved, like horror store, without seeing Art the Clown all my life.
Yep.
You can't walk into a Halloween party right now and not see Art the Clown.
Cause you losing out on money, because the motherfucker gonna come in asking about it. And if you ain't got it there, you losing out on money.
You can't look. I swear, you can't even be on social media without seeing Art the Clown, bro. And I ain't talking about with even 3. Not even don't say that either. Like, oh, it's because Terrifier 3 just came out. Nah, I'm very confident in like January of next year, you gonna still see him all over your news feed. It's because people, they done grew on him. He done grew on them. Matter of fact, and that's just how he is, bro. He becoming one of them.
Yeah, motherfuckers like the laugh. The shit be funny.
Kale said, "Hey, Scary Fam, what's up, Kale? Y'all, we about to be wrapping up here soon."
Motherfucker come past, keep whacking upside the head. That shit was funny, man. Me and B was crying.
Yeah. Sir came. Now he did. He slapped the rest of the head. Sir said, "This generation, not at all, but majority want quantity over quality," which I can agree with that. In the movies, it's like they're in a rush in a rush our generation. Scream is delayed because of the sale of the Sky Dance. I ain't gonna lie. I will say what he's saying is true. Like, Scream is definitely going through some cash grab shit. Like, we got to get this out. You can just tell, bro. Like, they need to get that movie out for some money. And what he said about the quantity over quality is definitely true. I feel like a lot of people, they'd rather get 6, like Terry said. You heard what Terry just said? If they said they're going to remake 6 Halloween movies right now, the world stopping, everybody going to see that shit. But if a motherfucker said right now, we going to do one of the best Halloween movies that this generation's ever seen, but it comes out in 5 years, nobody ain't gonna want to wait. But this the best Halloween movie though.
Yep.
It's because people don't got no patience no more. That's why that short form content, all that shit factors into that. Nobody has patience no more. And they rather just get fast food over a big ass steak and mashed potatoes and asparagus over here. Motherfucker rather get a McDonald's sandwich and fries, bro, and get full for the moment. And I think like it shows though with Sir Sam, because think about it. I'm about to pull up my letterbox right now. I'm gonna pull up my letterbox, and you should use letterbox if y'all watch a lot of movies like me. Use letterbox, it helps you keep track of the movies you've seen. But let me see real quick. All right, so this is the movies I've seen this year. I've seen The First Omen. I've seen Immaculate, Night Swim, Imaginary, Low Lifes, Abigail, Late Night with the Devil, Tarot, The Strangers Chapter 1, In a Violent Nature, The Watchers, Maxine, Quiet Place, Long Legs, Trap, Beetlejuice, Deliverance, Salem's Lot, Terrifier 3, Mr. Crockett. And that's only page, that's only page 1. So out of all these movies I named, I can name damn near half of these movies I just named were straight filler to get some money. Imaginary was definitely for some money. Night Swim for some money. Fucking Turret for some money. The Strangers for some money. The Watchers. Bro, like, see what I'm saying? It's all, bro, it's literally just to put some shit out and get relevant type shit. Like, we gonna put this out there. We know some tickets gonna get bought, and we just gonna see if somebody go click. It's almost like clickbait. Like, we gonna put this thumbnail out here, and somebody go click this motherfucker, like, and see it say it's good. And that's all they doing right now in the movie industry, bro. They just throwing their fishing line in the ocean and see who catch on that motherfucker. And you a dumbass, then. That's why I said somebody said you didn't like In a Violent Nature. I didn't like it.
Right.
Bro, I just didn't like it. They was bashing me for that shit. Like, In a Violent Nature is one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. I'm like, that's your opinion, bro. Right. We in a POV of a killer that's a knockoff Jason, bro. And he had, don't get me wrong, that kill on the mountain or whatever, what he did to old shorty, brutal. But that ain't what a movie's about, bro. With that type of story, like, you know what I'm saying? A movie ain't man. That shit was ass, bro. I said that on my review, like, y'all, this can't be the movie y'all was begging me to go watch. Like, it was bad, bro. I was in that motherfucker going to sleep, and I went to go see it at like a 12 p.m. screening, bro, in the afternoon. I'm like, oh, everybody telling me to go see this shit. I couldn't even stay up, bro.
Damn.
I like Long Legs way better than that, bro. I'm like, oh, this shit garbage, bro. I Swim garbage. Imaginary garbage. This year was shitty, bro. W sir for the super chat, but I ain't trying to be negative, but one thing I'm not gonna do is send this motherfucking lie to y'all and give y'all what y'all want to hear. Go watch it yourself. That's my opinion, though. That shit is garbage. Millie was amazing, man. She's a great human.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Night Swim and Imaginary was better than Strangers. Hold on, B.
And the Strangers was a beat for B.
I legitimately want to ask this. Did they get, was it any kills in the movie? I can't remember none.
Yeah. It was, I think. It was the dude in the beginning. Remember? Yeah, it was the dude in the beginning. And yeah, he killed the boyfriend.
Oh,
remember?
Okay. So it was like 2 kills.
Man, they actually emailed me, bro. I knew it was coming. The Strangers teaser dropped tomorrow. Strangers Chapter 2 teaser dropped tomorrow, but I already seen it on social media. But I got an email earlier today. I'm like, man, Bruh, that first one was ass, bro. It was beat for beat remake, literally. Like, it wasn't nothing new in that motherfucker, bro.
Man,
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all go give us a stranger, sprinkle the strangers on the. Here we go, 2024. We got the strangers back. Man, that shit was ass, bro. I'm like, oh my God, man.
Indeed. And you know, that's the dangerous thing about making like a top 10 or something like your favorite movies. Cause now I gotta remake my shit over. Cause I ain't gonna lie. The Strangers Pray at Night. God.
Yeah, Strangers Pray at Night is better than that one.
Man,
Artists making the same type of impact like Jason and Freddy, the silliness and gore killing the game. I don't like part 3 of Terrifier, but artists making the same impact. I love what Nightmare Fails just said. That literally what he's saying is so true. Like, it's a different type of impact that he's doing. That's why I was trying to tell y'all yesterday. For y'all, like, hey, Brandon, you're tripping right now. No, I'm still standing on that. What Nightmare Fails said is 100% true. Like, art, the way he's doing it, it's that same like what Freddy Krueger did. That's why he's gonna be big. It's because Michael wasn't promoted right. I'm gonna say it. Michael then started getting like promoted right until later in his career for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Freddy been doing that shit since the 90s, the 80s. Yeah. He been pop culture, goddamn.
Yep.
You gotta think, if he been doing that, Terry, since the pop culture days, talking, yapping on TV, goddamn late night talk show, bruh. He's now been doing it for so many years, and we done seen his personality. He's an icon. Like, we done follow his journey, bruh. Like, we done seen not Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger, bruh. Like, he's not made memories, bro. So you gotta think, it's like Michael's late to the party type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now the way social media is, now Michael gets the right promotion. Like, he's on TikTok and cosplay and shit. But Freddy been on that.
Yep.
It's like you late to the game, brother.
It's like we would have had 2018 a little earlier or something like that. Then it probably would have helped catch up a little bit quicker. But Michael started taking his stride later.
And that's why I said this, Terry. That's why Arthur Clown go excel, bruh. Because it's only the beginning of his career. Yep. He already getting promoted right. Like, bruh, in this world, like it or not, bruh, it's all about promotion and networking, bruh. They networking the hell out of Arthur Clown, bruh. Like, dude is, bruh, this motherfucker's to the Ice Nine Kills music video. Yep. Tell me that motherfucker ain't about to be an icon, bruh. Like, he just went #1 at the box office. Come on, bruh.
And the mentality he got is a good mentality, like trying to top each movie.
It's over. I'm telling you, ball game, bruh.
Bro, wait till we have like 6 movies. Wait till we have like 6 movies under his belt. It's gonna be scary.
Yeah, that's what I just said. That after that 4th film hit and that motherfucker solid, because Terrifier 3 was like the Empire Strikes Back type of ending.
Right.
But with 4 and that 5 and that 6, if that shit is consistent with good Arthur Clown performances and good storytelling, y'all already know what I'm about to say. And I ain't saying he's better than Michael Steele for the ones who's ready to say like he said he's better than Michael. No, he's in that Mount Rushmore for sure. Like he's already up there. But I'm saying you gonna have to move a motherfucker out your lineup.
Yep.
I'm telling you, bro. You gonna have to move a motherfucker out your
lineup. B probably gonna be rethinking this statement about Scream having the most it's the most consistent. Because Terrifier right now, that shit is like
it's all about the generation, bro. So that's what I'm saying. He got too much space. He got too much elbow room, bro. And you gotta think, Damien as a writer, he's learned from the greats, bro. Like John Carpenter. I watched some of his interviews.
Yeah, so it's like to learn from.
So it's like John Carpenter and them had to open the door with nobody for real. Like, I mean, they did have people, you know, you got Hitchcock and shit like that. But I'm saying, like, they had a starting point with no inspiration for real. I mean, you could say they had inspiration, but Damien and them got the real blueprint. That's like, for example, motherfucker sitting back and watching LeBron hoop mixtape, like seeing how he hoop and shit. And then a little boy come, he started like mimicking LeBron and studying LeBron moves and, you know, the skill and shit. That's why basketball players nowadays, they be cooking shit. Yeah. Bro, back in the day, man, they breaking ankles on the court. That's because they can see. And that's how it is with writing. Like, Damien, he got the blueprint. So he know, like, Quentin Tarantino, fucking John Carpenter, all these, he knows how to promote too. And you gotta think, the time that Art the Clown has been birthed into horror is probably one of the weirdest times ever where social media is in charge of a lot of shit. Back in 78, when no goddamn Facebook or nothing like that. Or you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said Arthur, it's a dangerous world now. Because social media can, man, the fans can push art so fucking high in the air.
Yeah.
Y'all be surprised what can happen in 5 years with him, a character like him, bro.
Yeah, he can use all that to his, and he can get inspired by all that and use all that as inspiration. If somebody say, "Oh, you ain't better than Hitchcock and all that," he can go back and study Hitchcock's blueprint and all that. Oh, you say he ain't better than this? He can go study this, mix that pop together.
Look, I'm about to get into your super chat, sir. One second, bro. But honest to the man upstairs, I watched a Damien Leone interview last night. He talked about, you know, that shower scene he did. So what he got the inspiration. He says he watched Psycho like 2 times a year. It's one of his favorite. I think he said it's his favorite movie of all time. So you know, Jenna Lee Curtis is in the shower and shit. Norman Bates got the knife. One knife, you know, one chick in the shower. He ends up getting the idea from Psycho because he's like, man, I always wanted to do that scene, that iconic scene, but I know they'll never let me remake like a Psycho, so I'm gonna make my own Psycho scene. So he kind of put us in his shoes in this interview and said, I thought of it like this. How can he look? This is what I'm telling y'all. That's why it's dangerous. He has that blueprint right next to him where he can pull out the box and look out. It's like cheat. I ain't saying he's cheating because that man's a hard worker, bro. Like all the story I heard last night with him writing and shit. I love Damien, bro. Like the shit he does is crazy, but it's equivalent to him looking off someone's paper in the classroom. Like I'm gonna look at, you know how people look at answers and shit on paper. Yep. So he's looking like, oh, so he did this with this in Psycho. So he said he basically took that shower scene, instead of it being one butcher knife, I'm gonna get Art the Clown a chainsaw. Instead of it being one victim, I'm gonna do 2. Instead of it being not so gory, I'm gonna make it a blood fest in that motherfucker. And you know what's crazy? When I heard it like that, I said, oh, this shit's scary. Yep. So he basically saying he going from inspiration, some of his favorite writers, he's looking at their shit, and he knows with today's world, Damien basically knows what his crowd want to see. Right. So that's dangerous, bro, because it's almost like he has the upper hand for real. Like, bro, that's what I'm telling y'all right now. Like, John,
you know what it's basically like? It's a metaphor. He basically Art the Clown. He got the bag. He sit that motherfucking bag down and pull some shit out. What do you want to pull out?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I keep telling y'all don't want to face reality. That's why Art the Clown might be one of the most dangerous growing horror slashers in the world, bro. The way he's growing is scary, bro, because the person who's in charge of Art the Clown is very smart and intelligent with writing, bro, and promotion. So the way Art the Clown's been being promoted these last couple of years and months, it's starting to tell me how Damien thinks. He thinks like a content creator for real and a writer. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the way it's dangerous, bro.
Bro, think about it, B. He got more iconic characters already in his franchise than Nightmare on Elm Street, dude.
That's why I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all gonna see what I'm saying in a couple of years. It ain't about, oh, you're just like art. No, it ain't. It's about me being honest and telling y'all the reality of horror, bro, and how the state that is in right now. Some slashers just wasn't promoted right, bro, and now some of them are being promoted right if they're good. You can't just promote anything. Art the Clown happens to be good, and he's being promoted right, so he's growing. Yeah, but Sir said I was born in 1976. It was an honor to watch all those movies first run. It was the best time buried to be a kid. Movies, books, BMK, skateboarding. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Back in the day, everything was better. TV shows, goddamn Disney Channel, food, music.
Yep.
People everything was just so like authentic. You know what I'm saying? Everything was just like, it was there, bro. Like, you didn't have to worry about shit being around. It was, you got what you got, and sometimes the shit you got was just amazing, bro. So, sir, man, I agree. Don't be surprised if y'all see Art the Clown in a strip club. Yeah, you laughing though, like Chad, you're laughing. Oh my life, that's what I'm saying. He can do anything, bro. Yep. Yeah, Violent in Nature was trash. That shit was ass. I'm sorry. And the Violent Nature was solid, but it did have no music score. That's your opinion, man. I guess, like I said, if you liked it, cool. I just didn't enjoy it. I'm like C. Nelson. I just watched those classics more than that new trash in our old age. We had the sharp radar, LOL. I mean, like I said, I ain't gonna knock you, sir. Like, I think Sir just don't get a new shit a chance because he's got burnt so many times, which I feel it. Me, I like giving things a chance. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like being curious about what the new generation has going on. And, you know, and you got to think, sir, I'm young, so I'm going to be curious, bro. And I want to see what the hell, you know, some new shit is good, some new shit is bad. So I just don't want to miss out on a good movie, you know, or something like that. But I feel it. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. W, sir, for the super chat. I'm about to end off, y'all. Pretty much I'm not judging anyone for their opinions, but the people who say Trap is a better movie than Long Legs were definitely dropped on their heads as babies. I ain't gonna lie, Long Legs, even though, you know, it had some, you know, different things to it. I really like Nicolas Cage's performance in that. It definitely had the Silence of the Lamb vibes to it. I liked it. Long Legs is one of the highlights of the year for me, actually.
And it was crazy.
Yeah. Everybody lazy, none but remakes. I think that's true though, Zay. That's true. There's too many remakes. There's too many remakes. That's all. The remakes are starting to just make shit numb. You know, I feel like they burnt it out. Matter of fact, it's the perfect way to say it. I feel like people bringing these movies back and remaking these franchises, it was cool at a point. It was like a time to do remakes. Just like right now, the time we're in, it's time for slashers. Slashers is bigger than ever. At a point, paranormal was bigger than ever. Yep. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, with what am I trying to say? Like, I feel like, what did he just say? I was about to say something. Let me go back to what he just said real quick. It was something I was just about to fucking say. Oh, everybody lays number remakes. Yeah, I feel like the remake season is starting to come to an end, bro, because let me tell you what it is. It could have been a good thing, but the remakes that they put out, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And they look at The Strangers, and they, you know, people are tired of being burnt, like Sir James, for example, and they just don't want to put up with it. That's just the God and truth. People just, it's almost like if you know shit stinks, why you keep sniffing a diaper?
Yeah. If Blair Witch bomb, whoa.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you right now, Blair Witch go bomb. Bro, you don't need to touch a movie like Blair Witch. Why are you touching Blair Witch? I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna say, I'm starting to be that. I'm not a negative person at all. Y'all know that, man. I hope that Blair Witch does good. I love Blair Witch. I just feel like some movies don't need to be touched. It's whole movies out here that could be revamped. Like, I'm gonna tell you, somebody asked me this. It was like, hey B, what would you like to see be remade? And I was like, I don't know if I want to see anything be remade. I got one movie that I would like to see be remade, and I think it will be a good remake just because I think it can be solid if it's a good writer. Is Terror Train, starring Jamie Lee Curtis. You ain't got to put Jamie Lee in there. You could put a new body in there, but Terror Train, it's a slasher flick. I think if they did some shit on Tubi, it was ass, man. But I'm talking about a legit production company gets the IP Terror Train with a new set of college kids or some shit. I do think Terror Train can be something nice and branch off into a franchise. That's the only remake I feel. If y'all, some of y'all probably don't know what Terror Train is. It's an old slasher with Jamie Lee Curtis in it, but I do think that Terror Train could be a good remake. But other than that, man, I don't think we need no more remakes, man.
You know, something I want to see, bro. It's just like something that I know you probably wouldn't care for it, but I wouldn't mind seeing the first Silent Hill be made over, man. Even though the first one was good how it was, yeah, bro, I wouldn't mind seeing another, because you know I'm a Silent Hill fan. We was down at that what's the name we went to, and B, every time we see like a character from Silent Hill, be like, look, there they go Silent Hill.
Yeah, Silent Hill will be good shit. I ain't gonna lie, Silent Hill will be good shit, but you know, I'm pretty sure it's other movies out there that can be picked with and shit like that, but it gotta have a purpose, bro. It can't just be a rank. We talked about cash grabs all night, and I know I think it has to have a fucking purpose. God damn, for you know, to be remade. Damien had more work. He had more to work with if he seen 50 million slashers come before him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's because he you know what I'm saying? Damien's a new writer, bro, so he can see what to do. It's almost like it ain't a cheat code because, like I said, Damien's very talented at what he does because he came up with Arthur Clown from that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's more of his mindset because
it's his mindset.
And it's more of his mindset because the same bag he got in his hand, these other motherfuckers got too. They just ain't applied.
Yeah, that's exactly what makes Damien stands out. Exactly what Terry said. Exactly. Like, it's a lot of writers out here that got these slashers and they just not hitting. Damien's happening to hit. Like, the traction is insane. So that shows you he knows what he's doing. Here's the thing, though. He used the influence to make a good series. Influence doesn't. I mean,
it's the good stuff, though.
Yeah, it is. It'll be interesting to see if Art is around. Oh, he will be. He will be. He's already made his mark. I'm telling you, he will be, bro. I cannot wait for a couple of years for y'all to see that shit.
Yep.
It's because I think people never seen a slasher grow in their face, bro. Like Art, like how quick he's growing.
Yeah.
It's because the source is the social media, the fans. Damien is more creative than most people in Hollywood right now. Byron, I do agree with that. He is. 2025 has to be a great year for horror. So far, I'm looking forward to the Monkey movie, and I'm looking forward to the Conjuring film. I'm a big Conjuring fan.
I think Conjuring, like B say, gonna be movie of the year.
That's gonna be movie of the year.
Conjuring, the year of the paranormal.
Yeah, yep.
Part 2 this year for the slashers, but next year.
Damien, sir came on the super chat. Appreciate it. Sir said Damien has a McGruffin and Terrifier. Terrifiers are looking up. It's a Hitchcock phase. A MacGuffin. Matt Guffin. What the hell is that? A MacGuffin. Sometimes look up that is necessary to the plot, motivation of the characters. So basically, it's something that Quentin Tarantino had in Pulp Fiction. So I see why you would say that. The suitcase. So it kind of helps. Oh, I see what he's saying. What Sir saying does make sense. Word, bro. So I didn't know what that was, but now I know. So he basically saying that Damien has this, for example, in Pulp Fiction, it was a suitcase. But Damien has this piece in his story of the Terrifier movies that makes it easier for him because he can kind of pick off of it. Like, it's like a bit, for example, say if you got a box of pizza type shit, you got all these slices, he's picking the ingredients off that shit to kind of make it like scratch, if that makes sense. Like, it's almost like it's snowballing type shit. Right. Like, if that makes sense. I understand what you're saying, sir, 100%. Like, it's almost like what you said is like he has help in his movies because of these certain items or certain things he can branch off of. It's like a tree. Like, he's branching off from these things to make the story become like big type shit.
But it's not nothing that nobody else got. That's what makes him so live. Because,
it's because he stands out he's different.
Yeah, he applied, like, he ain't taking all the shit that he got and hiding it from everybody else. Everybody else got the same shit he got.
Yep. W sir, though. That's a good point. But like Terry said, though, what makes Damien stand out is because we've never seen no one like Arthur Clown before, bro.
Yep.
That's it. That I see what Sir is saying. It's just like,
why are we just now getting Arthur Clown?
Because no one ever thought about it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes
nobody ain't thinking. Yeah, yup. That's what I'm saying. It's because Arthur Clown is something. I think it's all. You never heard of that saying, "Right place at the right time."
Yep.
That's Arthur Clown. He literally was made at the right time, right place. Like, think about it. 2024, the world is based off social media, like this funny ass, it's like you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not, no one's serious no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think Arthur Clown, especially with kids being involved in horror now, because you remember back in the day, motherfuckers ain't let their kids watch horror. You'll be called weirdo if you watch horror movies when you're like 10 years old. Oh, you're a serial killer. Nowadays, parents promote it, like, watch Scream. It's like they superheroes to them. So with Arthur Clown, it's almost like I said, once again, it's like Arthur Clown is a cheat code. Like, he can be that kid-friendly, like, character. He's playing with the horns and shit. but he can also be like, damn, he brutal as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that kind of holds him back with kids is that he's very brutal and gory. Right. But you know what I'm saying? Kids probably see that clown on TikTok, bro. And I want to say, you know, Kinsley told me she found Art the Clown from a TikTok video.
Right.
Because he was like, somebody was cosplaying as him and shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Art the Clown, he's in his bag right now. Literally, he just in his bag. He the face of horror right now.
It's like a motherfucker, like they got like the triple cheeseburger. And they say, oh, the only reason they made the triple cheeseburger because you got all these other different what's the name and all that. But burgers been around forever. So you can't get mad at this motherfucker because they used the blueprints and all decided to make it, and y'all ain't make it before them. Motherfucker, you should have made it first.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm about to wrap up because I gotta get to my son, man. I miss my son.
Get you.
Wiz Liz said the fact Damien sees so many slashers, you're able to come up with one which hits. Wait, yeah, is able to come up with one which hits off is crazy. Yeah, I don't get that. Is you saying like his art is not a hit? I don't get it, but I will say this. This is a great conversation. I'm gonna tell you why. It's a great conversation because next week we got a stream where we talk about the horror that made us. So we're going to be talking. It's going to be basically this conversation. You see how deep this one got. So I'm going to tell you guys this real quick. For all the people that's in here right now, all 33 people, if you really enjoyed this conversation, you definitely want to be at this stream because it's damn near going to be the same type of stream. We're talking about the horror that made us. So we're going to get into those type of, you know, talks about horror from back then until now, you know, what we think made us horror fans. So that's going to be, I want to say Thursday or Wednesday. I'll let you guys know. We will be doing Scary at Night Tuesday. But as you guys know, I did a crazy reveal last night at the Halloween Lives premiere or whatever. And I'm going to be so fucking busy after this stream. Like from now on, don't tell nobody what's going on for the ones in Scary Clubhouse or patrons. Don't tell nobody that, please. Until I reveal it to the public. But you guys got to see it, and I will be working on that. You know, we're gonna get that done for you guys. Sir said you have to watch Hitchcock, Brandon. You can learn a lot of great things. Don't look at it as I know Terry does. Nah, I will definitely, like I said, I know you've been telling me that for a minute, but I told you, bro, I've been watching interviews and shit, bro, and they've been bringing up Hitchcock a lot, bro, like Psycho and all that shit. So yeah, bro, like for sure, sir. Like what I see, I know why you want me to get into Hitchcock, bro, because it's like the starting point type shit, and you know it helped me gain a lot of love and knowledge for other sides of horror. But yeah, I hear you, bro. I'm definitely gonna try to lock in and watch Hitchcock, especially like when Christmas time kick up and shit, then I can kind of chill back. So yeah. So which Hitchcock? Wait, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Only Hitchcock movie I know about is Psycho. Unless I'm forgetting one. So I swear to God, I'm gonna just keep it a bean, bro. Ain't no point in lying. I only know about Psycho, bro.
I heard about the 39 steps, but I ain't watch it.
66 likes. The goal is 78 likes. Smash the like button. Appreciate it, man.
Smash the like button, y'all. Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah, smash the like button. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I only know about Hitchcock. Unless I know about one and I never see. Like, let me see. Yeah, maybe I seen. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Oh, no, The Birds. I seen The Birds before too. My grandma loves that movie. I seen The Birds and Psycho. I've seen The Birds and Psycho. The Birds and Psycho for sure. The Birds is some good shit. Yeah. I know it's. I remember my grandma put that shit on, bro. That shit old as fuck, but I ain't gonna lie though, it was good shit. The Birds is a very. You know how the Wizard of Oz look? That's how that shit looked.
Yeah.
But yeah, my grandma likes it, so I watched it with her before. Psycho, that's the only ones I know. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't know about the other ones. So Psycho is like, you know, standout horror movie. You gotta see Psycho. William Friedkin worships Hitchcock. So that's the guy who did Exorcist. He has a whole tutorial on his style, and he tells the film students just watch Hitchcock. That's film real school. I mean, that's real. That's a film real school. That's real film school. We gonna have to watch Hitchcock, Terry. I've seen Psycho before. Have you ever seen The Birds?
I seen some of it, but I ain't watch all of it.
I seen the whole movie before. That was a movie. I remember The Birds. I remember Cleopatra Jones. Like, I'm thinking of old ass movies my grandma used to have me watch. The Birds, Cleopatra Jones. I remember The Gate. It's probably more, but it's hella old movies I've seen before.
I've never seen The Gate.
The Gate is a classic, one of my favorites. But
Primal Fear was good shit too.
You sir for the super chat, man. I was saying that it's impressive to come up with a villain series which stands out even alongside the rest of the modern day. Oh yeah, I agree with you, Wiz. Like I said that yesterday. It's insane how he has, brought art up in the world where Michael exists, Ghostface, Freddy, these big hitters, and he's still in that Mount Rushmore now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, damn, like he wasn't intimidated or nothing. Like,
yeah,
all respect though. But I want to say this, y'all, man. This was an amazing stream. This is probably one of my favorite streams we had in a minute. We got real deep with Halloween, and it branched off to this amazing convo and talk. Like I said, we can continue this talk next week with the horror that made us. And we got Scary at Night on Tuesday. Seriously, amazing. Appreciate y'all. Halloween 2018 for me after Trilogy. Once again, my final thoughts. I feel like the Trilogy would have been the best thing ever if Ends was done in a way it connected to the other two films. Just keeping it simple. Terry, you got anything you want to say?
I love y'all. Everybody have a good night. Subscribe to my channel. Everything's Terry. I'm going to be working on some more videos tomorrow since I'm finally off. And, bro, thanks for having me on, bro. This was good shit.
Yeah, anytime, bro. Yeah, we got some shit to do this weekend, too, bro. We going to be doing, not on the channel, but you know what it is.
It's going to be fun.
Crazy. Yeah, Sir said he's known as the master of suspense. I mean, from that goddamn Shire scene with that silhouette of Norman Bates. You know he's a master of suspense.
And then Norman Bates,
sir.
Wow, man, he's a wild
dressing
boy.
Up like his mama with the wig on.
Yeah, he wigging out.
One
my wigging out. 6 cents. You wigging out?
You wigging out? Hey, but nah, though, I really appreciate it, y'all. This was fun shit. Halloween season is starting to come to an end, but let's keep the spirit alive. This was good shit. I appreciate you guys. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm about to hop off here and give me some rest and everything. I love you all. W moderators, W Scary Film, W to the few that donated. Really, y'all that keeps the channel alive. That means a lot. Great convo tonight. We got real deep with it. Love y'all. See y'all in the next one. I want y'all to watch the horror movies. Stay scary out there.
Where'd you go, man? You're acting like really sketchy right now. I don't
alone, just the two of us. I will hold you close to
I ain't paying you
me.
to be Michael Myers. I'm playing Michael Myers. If them kids come around and see us dressed up in the same shit, you're gonna ruin the whole effect.
Did you really think that acid was gonna be